What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares here. And so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories.
Exposed, 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 exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose.
We're really in the thick of it now.
Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Exposed. Exposed. Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vaginas. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure, and double upload. Expose. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
Suck your nipples. Suck your nipples.
Well, I'm farting. Well, I'm farting. Lick my ass.
Suck your nipples.
Lick my ass.
Suck your nipples.
Lick my ass. Well, I'm farting. Well, I'm farting.
Please believe me. Suck your nipples. Suck your nipples.
Well, I'm farting. Well, I'm farting.
Suck your nipples. Suck your nipples.
Well, I'm farting. Well, I'm farting. Fart in your face.
Suck your nipples. Suck your nipples.
Well, I'm farting. Well, I'm farting. Lick my ass.
Suck your nipples.
Lick my ass.
Suck your nipples.
Lick my ass. Well, I'm farting.
I thought people would maybe show up while I'm sitting here setting everything up. Nope, not a goddamn soul. Not a goddamn soul. I am here. I am robust myself. I'm very robust. And I guess I'm streaming to nobody, man. Man, it sucks. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. But this is a Phil stream. Well, Phil and some politics. And then maybe I'll play something towards the end of the stream, after the stream is over. We're going to start with a little politics. Let me get to the desktop here. We're going to start with a little politics. That's kind of... I was setting everything up, getting ready, because I figured I'll start doing that at the beginning. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that. A little bit of that music about licking my... about licking behinds while somebody's farting. That's disgusting. I was hoping somebody would show up, but I don't... See, I gotta... You know what I'm going to start doing? I am going to start doing it. I'm going to start putting up like a thing that's, you know, the pre-thing. I'm I'm gonna figure out the thumbnail situation, and I'll start doing. I'm gonna try and do better with this shit. Like, anyhow, I was hoping somebody'd be here while the music was playing, and I was getting the stream set up, but that did not happen, did it? So here we are. But let's watch this. I'm gonna watch some of this, then we'll move on to some Phil. Actually, wait a minute. Do I want to do this or do I want to do Phil first? Or this? This is something I wanted to look at, but I was gonna watch some Snort Hogan, which I'm gonna subscribe to him. We're going into the what do they call it? The Snort Vortex? The Snortex? Yeah, the Snortex. We're going into that. I'm now sucked in. It's too late for me. Maybe it's not too late for anybody else out there. It's too late for me. I'm here. So I don't know. How long are these videos? Holy shit. Views are way up. Sure. I don't want to watch 30 minutes, 20-something minute videos. I would much prefer DSP begs for help to stop trolls freezing chat. Okay, we'll watch this first. It's 11 minutes. Then I'll do some politics. Right? And then we'll move on from the politics to back to Phil. Or maybe to that video with the guy cleaning the Super Nintendo. I like watching stuff like that. It's the Britain Super Nintendo. Or the UK or EU Super Nintendo. It's not the US Super Nintendo. But anyhow, I think I'm gonna watch this one. Let's watch this one. Oh,
Brother. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, 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 drip, snort, snort.
Hello everyone, I'm Phil Grinnell, better known as Darkside Phil or DSP for short on the internet. I've been a YouTuber
dumb, stupid pecker.
for 18 years, and I've been a full-time live streamer on YouTube for about 5 years now.
Dumb,
the reason I'm making this video, and I'm appealing to you for help, is because there is a brand new YouTube chat exploit. The way it works is that when you are live streaming on YouTube, if someone knows a certain kind of code, we're suspecting it's some kind of a Unicode combination of characters, and they put it into your YouTube stream chat, your chat will completely freeze. We're suspecting it's some kind of a memory overload. There's no way to fix it, but if you get enough people in this frozen chat to spam like crazy, the chat can unfreeze. The problem is, number one, it seems randomized how long it takes. Sometimes it could be within a minute, and sometimes it could be 10 plus minutes of a...
Bill, how do we know that this is really real? Are we sure it's not that, and it's not maybe something else causing it? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like an actual thing. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Seems a bit dubious, Phil. It seems a little dubious, Phil.
Frozen chat. In addition to that, once the chat is unfrozen, the troll or perpetrator who's causing your stream chat to freeze can literally refreeze it again. There are some workarounds. For example, you can set your chat to be a lengthy sub-only mode, like someone had to be subscribed to your channel for a year to even talk in your chat. And that can work if some of the people who are coming by perhaps are fresh trolls.
It won't work for him, and the reason it won't work for him is because he desperately wants people to be able to come in immediately, as quickly as possible, new members, be able to make comments, and give him that cash money bitch. Because if they can't come in and they have to wait a month or longer just to, be able to comment and donate, that's not good for him. People will leave. I know, because I leave. If I drop into a stream and I can't chat or anything, I leave. Members only? Okay, fuck off. I'm gone. So that's what it is. So he's not going to want to do it like that, even though it would benefit him in the long run. I think it would actually it won't benefit him. He knows, he's aware, he's actually well aware that the people that come there, sometimes they're not going to come back. He wants to get what he can out of them during that short time they discover him. And I think it also makes it difficult to be discovered. I might be wrong. I could be completely wrong on that. But he knows that would not work out. He knows why it wouldn't work out. And he knows it would probably affect his bottom line, which, yeah, it would.
However, in the case of someone who's been around for a long time, sometimes you can get people to help you. And in this case, there's a person who started freezing my chat 2 weeks ago, and I just kept stretching out the the sub-only mode longer and longer. I'm now up to a year, and it's still freezing. This person has publicly exposed themselves, saying who they are, claiming that they're the one who's doing it,
claiming they're the ones who's doing it. There is something grating about his voice, man. I mean, my voice isn't great either, but there's something very grating about his voice. Very obnoxious about his voice. It's got this weird, almost nasally, whiny to it. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking obnoxious.
For help from people who don't like me, saying, hey, if you're subbed to Phil for 3 years, contact me on my Discord, and I want to use your account to freeze his chat over and over. Now, here's the problem.
People are basically coming after him. They're basically attacking him. They're basically doing whatever they can to make him fucking miserable. And honestly, I think it's hilarious. I don't really hate Phil, but I feel like he kind of deserves it sometimes. I don't know how he's going to learn to just be a better YouTuber. He won't. He thinks the way he does things is fine. He thinks that the way it is perfectly okay, and there's no need for him to change. He doesn't want to change. He doesn't want to get better. Also, that background's ugly. I'm just saying, that's ugly. You know what's funny? You know how there's this shit you can buy, and this is completely unrelated to Phil, but that you can put on the wall. There's another version of it that's like a recycled version. It's recycled and packed material. It's the same material, but it's recycled and packed, and it blocks way more sound. I would love to get some of that.
This is a exploit that can affect everyone who streams on YouTube who doesn't have a ridiculous amount of viewers to constantly unfreeze their chat. For example, if this was done to someone who has 10,000, 20,000 viewers, immediately people are going to start spamming, and within a second, the chat will unfreeze. But for someone who maybe only has a couple hundred viewers or less, you're not going to have that active chat that's going to be able to unfreeze this over and over, and someone could maliciously keep freezing it, and now it could take upwards of minutes to a longer time to get unfrozen again.
You know what I just realized? There was a point in time when I would stream. I thought it was my internet, but people would tell me that the comments were just not going through. The chat would be freezing up, and I hope it wasn't that he's talking about. I hope it wasn't what he's going through.
Nightmare.
Because that means he's not far off, and that it's true, and I'm a jackass for doubting him.
We all know that streaming is an interactive medium. No one just streams and ignores their audience. That's the whole idea.
You ignore people all the fucking time, Phil. There are people you ignore all the fucking time. Don't give us this shit, Phil. You don't fucking talk to people. I talk to people more than you fucking talk to people, dude. What the fuck are you on? Oh my god. What do you know about any of this shit? People keep trying to tell you how to do things right. You won't fucking do it right. And I think part of that having some humility and it means having humility and being able to laugh at yourself. And this dumb schmuck is incapable of it. He takes himself far too seriously. He doesn't know how to laugh at his own bullshit. Hell, I laugh at my own bullshit all the time. I'm able to laugh at myself. I do stupid shit all the fucking time. And it's okay. It's okay to be like that. It's okay to be human and to realize that we fuck up and to look back at stupid shit we've done and either be incredibly embarrassed about what the dumb shit we've done or laugh it off. You are incapable of this shit, Phil. My God, he doesn't see anything any streams that anybody does. I don't think so. I think he paid attention to Rich for a while, and he probably still does every now and then. I think he'll sneak in and watch and be like, I don't know. I know I heard that there's a way that I could actually see who's watching me. There's a way to actually see who's watching without them commenting. I got to figure that out. Like people come in and it'll actually like just, I think it'll match up an IP address with an account on YouTube and it will give the name. Yeah, so there is a way I can see exactly who's talking to me. I don't know. I think it might be frowned on by YouTube, but I really wish I could figure that out.
You're interacting, you're having conversational tone.
You hardly interact, Bill.
You, giving you aid. Maybe you're talking back and forth.
Bitch, you hardly ever interact with people. And then you mock people and you act like a shithead.
Then a Q&A. You need to have that interaction with your audience in a lot of ways.
Love how he's preaching this shit. He's preaching this shit. He's preaching this shit, but he doesn't practice what he preaches. My God.
That's what brings in support. People are liking the interactions they're having, and then they'll throw you, a membership or a super chat. If the chat doesn't work,
like I said,
essentially, people are going to say, I don't want to stream on YouTube anymore. I'm going to go to another platform. Now, you might say, why is this only happening on YouTube? Why haven't we heard about this on Twitch or somewhere else? Because YouTube has a very unique chat. It's not a chat room protocol, meaning on Twitch, on Kick, on other services, they're actually using a client through a chat protocol that's completely separate from their business. It's actually based on an old protocol called IRC, Internet Relay Chat. And
why are you giving us a deep dive of this shit? Why the fuck are you trying to make yourself sound like you're such a knowledgeable, intelligent, individual human being, Phil? You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not, Phil. Oh my God. Oh.
What these companies did is they bought server space and just have their private servers where everyone chats, and they integrated it into their website. When YouTube decided to start doing live streaming, they did it half-assed, bootleg. What they tried to do was just take the comments system that's already on their existing videos and convert it into a live chat that really isn't a live chat. It's just an ongoing comment string. So because of that, it's got all these differences and weaknesses.
I kind of doubt that, what he's talking about. And the reason I say I doubt that is because you can there's some videos where you can either chat or comment at the same time on a live stream. There'll be a comment section down here, but also the chat over here. So I don't know what he's talking about. I don't think that's it. And I don't think he actually knows what he's talking about. And since this is Phil, there's a good likelihood that he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Compared to, say, Twitch chat or Kick chat or anywhere else. So people found this weakness, and they're exploiting it, and it only works on YouTube. Now, why am I making this video? I'm going to tell
because you're a grifter, and people are not showing up and giving you the money that you want and everything, and you're being a whiny bitch.
Tell you why. Because for 2 weeks, I've tried to fix this, changing the, sub-only modes or whatever. It's just not working anymore. All I can do is tell my chat, hey, spam, and they spam, and it unfreezes, then it freezes again because the guy's just sitting there doing it. I can't continue to operate like this. And the thing is, when they're done with me, they're going to move on to other people. Now, this might not affect giant YouTubers, but this will affect mid to small size YouTubers who are streaming and need their chats to work.
I don't deal with this, Phil. This is a Phil problem. And the reason it's a Phil problem is it's a problem he created by being terrible. I'm just saying. Phil is terrible, and so people are retaliating and doing shitty things to him. They're figuring things out, and they're putting him through hell. If he wouldn't be so bad about it, such a bad person, it wouldn't happen.
So, you might say, well, did you go to YouTube? Well, of course I did. First off, for the record, no, you cannot go to YouTube Creator Support, because YouTube Creator Support doesn't help you with these issues. I know, because several years ago I had another technical issue, and when I tried to explain it to them...
This is Phil just being lazy, because he doesn't actually want to go and try and get help with him. Like, he could try. He doesn't want to try.
They don't know anything. They are literally uneducated employees who don't understand how YouTube works. And
I think that's a lie from your mouth, Bill. That's a lie from your mouth.
All they have is like checklists and frequently asked questions articles that they
he's
read
just
from to try to help you.
He's
they
making
can't help you with any
assumptions.
technical issues. If you tell them to escalate, they refuse and say they don't have anyone to do that with. So you can't actually get help from creator support for an issue like this. So I reached out to Team YouTube on Twitter today, or X, and as you can see, 6 hours ago, I explained the situation. They responded, is this happening on all devices? Try signing out and back into your account, closing and relaunching. To which I responded, this is not just a thing happening to me. This is happening to everyone on the stream. No one can access the chat. It completely freezes. I need your help. I need to talk to someone who has, knowledge of the chat coding so we can talk this out and they can figure it out and maybe figure out what the exploit is. Haven't heard back. I don't think I will, to be frank with you. I am going to respond to them again tonight, but I don't think I'm going to get any response. So I tried going to YouTube. They won't help me. Now.
Okay, so you just said, oh, because of this thing that happened before and they wouldn't help me, you made like you didn't even want to bother, but you did bother. You did bother, Phil. You actually did try. But you're like, oh, they don't care. I really do believe that this is actually just a Phil problem. I haven't really heard of this shit happening to other streamers. And I think the reason for that is because people just hate him. It's just people just who hate him and fuck with him. That's it. Because he doesn't know how to act towards people. He doesn't know how to interact with people. There's definitely some autism going on, man.
This person who's doing this maliciously has already exposed themselves and publicly admitted to doing it.
Exposed.
They went to my detractors channel. Let me show you. This is one of my detractors. They're incredibly deceptive. Because why are they...
Yeah, this stupid cuck had fucking Raw Phil taken down. Oh.
Deceitful? Because they try to steal views from my live content.
No, they didn't steal fucking views from you, you panty waste of a human being, Phil. They weren't stealing shit from you. It was a place for people to go to where they could actually fucking comment and say what they want without fear of persecution from you. You dumbass. If you would just let people be goofballs. If you'd learn to be a normal fucking human being rather than being, well, Phil, things would be better. But you're a doofass.
Person literally every single day live rebroadcasts me. In fact, they already have a stream set up for tomorrow to illegally steal my Pokemon stream.
What about the people who illegally clip your shit and mock you? I feel like if he could go after them, he would. There was this one time here he went on about how that I hate seeing that number over there pop up. Somebody here, somebody not here. Somebody here, not saying something. I've had 2 views. People come in and leave. You could come in and talk. I'm just saying. It's because I'm ugly. I think that's what it is. Because I'm ugly. I don't have a good setup. I don't have as good of a camera and everything. That's what it is. That's why people leave. Anyhow, that or I might have somebody watching who's at work. That's the other thing that happens. Sometimes it's just people at work. They're just watching.
They misrepresent themselves as me.
They didn't even say they were fucking you. Fucking you. They didn't even fucking say that they're you. Just because it's called Raw Phil doesn't mean they're trying to pretend to be you, you moron. It's just a channel called Raw Phil. They're not saying the channel is not even called DSP or actual DSP or something else to try and pretend to be you. They're not trying to be you, you moron, you absolute dipshit of a human being. That's not what their feet were fucking doing. And they weren't stealing your views. Okay? They're not going to steal your fucking views. They can't steal your fucking views. It's just people who wouldn't watch you anyways because you would probably ban them or you have banned them. God, I know that it's the pot calling the kettle black because I've had to block some people. But I don't do it all the time. I mean, most of the time when cool people show up and just start talking to me, I don't do it. It's just people who I feel like are acting shitty. And I mean genuinely acting shitty. You know, there's a difference between joking around with me and being serious and just being a jackass. All right? And that's why I kind of feel bad for that other person the other day. I blocked their first account, and I think they might have been joking with me. Because I thought about it, and I was like, oh, they might have been joking. I might have overreacted. See, but that's the thing that I'll do. I will stop and think about this kind of thing, and I'll go, ooh, did I overreact to that? I don't think Phil ever stops and ponders that question. Did I overreact? I don't know, Phil, did you overreact? He doesn't do that. He just goes on. He doesn't care. He calls them idiots and just keeps going. Of course, I've done that too, but there's still that lingering thought in my mind if what I did is what I should have done.
This art is my own art from back in the day. They stole it. When they're streaming, people actually come into the stream thinking it's my stream, and sometimes they...
No, they don't, because I've been there, you stupid fuck. Everyone's well fucking aware that it's not your fucking stream, you fucking dipshit. I've seen the comment section. No one in there thinks it's actually you. They know what it is. It's someplace they can watch you and comment and not have to deal with your shit. Oh my god, he...
contribute to this guy.
Guys,
he's a thief.
Frustrating.
And by all means, his channel should not exist, but YouTube allows it to continue to exist because I won't sue the guy. Okay? So when this guy is live rebroadcasting me, the person who is actually doing this chat freezing is in his chat publicly admitting it all. And he says...
You deserve it, though. You genuinely deserve it. You landfill of a human being. See what I said? See what I did there? Landfill, fill.
Basically, he found this exploit about 2-3 weeks ago. He tried to contact YouTube.
If a landfill was a person, it would be Philip Paul Burnell.
To get money out of them, for them to pay him to expose what it is so they could fix it. But all he could get was AI responses, because you can't talk to humans on YouTube, so he gave up. Then he went to big YouTubers and tried freezing their chats, but what happened was their chats would just unfreeze because they have so many viewers. People would chat like crazy and it would unclog that pipeline.
Yeah, landfill. Yeah.
And the freezing would be undone instantly. So it's not effective against big YouTubers. Then he went to a few smaller time YouTubers, and he did successfully freeze their chats, but no one cared because they were small time YouTubers. So then he went to me, and the thing...
Exactly. Exactly. See, you're here, you get it. If I have somebody here who gets it, it helps. Somebody here who gets it.
The thing is about me, I am A-logged constantly by...
Let's be fair, if he was gone, I don't know if I'd have... I don't know who I would react to if he wasn't here. Honestly, sorry, I'm a bit busy, but I'll try and hang out when I can. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good in the hood.
People like this and others. So when this happens to me, these people benefit because they make videos about it and they blow it up like a big deal. These people have had content for 2 straight weeks as this guy has frozen my chat, and this guy's been getting more and more attention for it. So now he's stepping...
He got there's a lot of channels that get more attention than you moron. Part of it is calling your channel DSP Gaming. Dude, why do you... People aren't going to type DSP Gaming. In fact, if I were to type right now, type just DSP, I wouldn't find you. I have to type DSP Gaming to bring your ass up. And I get other shit that comes up about you. If I put Philip Paul Burnell, I'll get other channels. I don't get your channel. You need to rebrand. You need to rebrand your channel. You really do. It's time for a rebrand. You need to change things up. Especially for a channel that isn't always gaming. Because you're not always gaming.
No, and actually publicly...
Call it the Philip Paul Burnell Experience. I don't know. I'm just fucking around.
...claiming responsibility because he wants to be notable for it. But that's the problem. He exposed himself. Okay? So first off, here's his YouTube channel, which he publicly admitted this is his account. He even says his name is Bucketeer in the chat before he freezes it. It's a failed YouTube channel from many years ago. We used to do videos that would get some views on them, but basically they stopped being popular, and then he basically gave up on the channel, so now he's doing this trolling activity. You can see down here...
I want to know who this guy is, and I want him to tell me how he did it. Because I want to go to Phil's chat and do it, but not say it's me. I want to go in there, freeze it up, and then leave. And then just kind of stream him struggling.
He posted up 2 weeks ago saying...
Or react to it later, so I can't actually stream it. But yeah, I want to
Steak Nation,
react to him
whoever
struggling.
Steak Nation's chat is, and they couldn't chat. That was one of the tests he did. Okay? As you can see here, hey DSP, let's talk soon. He actually is actively addressing me. I'm wearing the same clothes right now. He was watching my stream, and he posted that up on his channel. Okay?
He looks so fucking horrible in that. Like, I can't go down to it, but it was part of the video. But that look...
Because what he did was he found people who have old accounts, who have been subbed to me for a long time, and they're freezing my YouTube chat. So this is him. 100% doing it.
You deserve
Okay?
it. I want more people to do it.
What do I do? Who do I appeal to get this fixed?
What you do, Phil, is you be a better person, be a better YouTuber, and it'll go away. You're only dealing with it because you're so horrible to people. If you were not so bad, shit like this wouldn't happen to you.
I know the perpetrator.
But you're
By
Phil.
the way, I have a link to his Discord account because he posted that up online saying, hey, if you don't like DSP, join my Discord and give me your account and maybe I could use your account to freeze his chat. So I've got his Discord information. I've got the screen captures from Raw Phil proving he admitted all of this. I've got his YouTube channel. We know who's doing it. So what am I supposed to do to fix this now? That's the question.
You know he doesn't go out and do much because he dwells on shit like this on the internet. Like, I got out today. I walked around the neighborhood a little bit. I got out, walked around a bit, talked to my brother, tried to help my brother with his truck. I did things. That's why I'm so late to stream. Because anytime I can go outside and just kind of live life a little bit, be part of the world, I will. But not Phil. Phil will dwell on all kinds of stupid shit. And then he'll sit there and order shit online to eat. Which, by the way, I cook. I cooked earlier. I had a steak, yum yum, and I had some beans because I'm a man. I'm a goddamn man. I like me a steak and I like me some beans. That's what I like. If I could have had me a baked potato with it, that would have been it. Baked potatoes, some beans, and some steak. The manliest of manly meals. That's what I would have. That's what I eat. And this motherfucker don't know how to. I don't think he knows how to fucking cook. I don't think Cat wants to cook for his ass anymore. And so now he just orders every fucking thing. Oh.
Appealing to the internet at large and to YouTubers out there and creators. Anyone who could possibly help me here, who has a minute and has an idea of what to do. Because I can't seem to get through to YouTube and talk to a human. I get this auto response and then nothing. I know the creator support won't help me. I need to be able to talk to my YouTube audience. This is ridiculous that the chat even has this exploit to begin with. And now there's no avenue, despite the fact that I have all the evidence of who's doing it, to actually get it resolved.
The only way to resolve this is to stop being a piece of shit. And we know that's not going to happen, Phil. That's the best way to resolve this. Stop being horrible.
So, please, for the sake of everyone who streams on YouTube, help me. Leave a comment.
Help me. I'm begging for help.
darksidephil@hotmail.com. You can DM me on X at They Call Me DSP. I need help fixing this issue.
You need help, all right, but it's not that. You need some kind of mental help. I wonder if he's ever seen a therapist. Ever. I wonder. Has he ever seen a therapist? Has he ever gone to a shrink? What has he done? I feel like they would find out some shit.
I'm going to post this as my featured video on my channel now. I'm going to post this up on X and on my channel. Share it. Let everyone know YouTube chat is broken. Anyone can use this new exploit to freeze your chat. And right now, there's no way to permanently fix it. Just temporary band-aids that can easily be ripped off. And anyone who's mid to smaller range on YouTube will be unable to talk with their chats if this isn't fixed. Thank you for listening. I look forward to hearing back from some
I'm
people
going
who can
cross-eyed
help.
listening to this
Have a
guy. This guy's, honestly, Snort Hogan is about as bad as Duty streams because there's not much in the way of editing. It's just a clip. It's just him. It's just a part of a video that he took. Let's watch some politics. We're going to watch this now.
We're really in the thick of it now. Fewer than 100 days till the midterm elections. Early voting begins in roughly 45 to 50 days in some states. So we're hitting the home stretch. And so much is riding on the balance of power. Obviously, the final 2 years of the Trump administration, the prospects of him getting a new Supreme Court justice confirmed could ride with whoever is controlling the Senate. And
so here's a fun fact. They're trying to stop mail-in voting, but you can mail-in vote like pretty soon in a lot of states. Like voting starts really, really early. and it's done by mail. Because a lot of people have made their decision. And what happens is, once it's sent in by mail, I think it just sits somewhere, and the day of, it starts being counted. The day they need to count it. You know, the day they're allowed to start counting it and looking at the votes. I think mail-in voting should be perfectly fucking legal. It should. No, the reason Republicans and even Trump don't like it is because it's too convenient for people to have their voices heard. The Republican Party loves to fucking cheat. They love cheating. Like, it's what they do. They can't win on their policies. They win by cheating and lying and confusing people. Yes, he does, doesn't he? He looks almost like Herman Munster. Doesn't he? He looks like Herman Munster. He's a modern-day Herman Munster. He does.
Subpoenas, investigations, witnesses, all of that would reside in the hands of Democrats if they get control. And one state that's...
He's got a Chad chin. He's got one of those faces that you see on a Chad. I hope Tallarico wins. I do too. And I hope that at least, I don't think either party's great. I know Republicans suck ass. Democrats need some work. But I would rather have the Democrats in power. And I'm pretty sure they're fixing to win back the House. Maybe the Senate, but if not, at least the House. At least if they get back the House, that'll put some sand in the gears. And that'll make it really hard for Trump to get shit that he wants to do done. I'm really hoping that both the House and the Senate. Yeah, it's like they don't know how to do everything they're supposed to do for Americans. But they're not as vile and horrible as the Republicans. You know, it's like they're better, but they could be better. They're better than Republicans, but they could be better than they are.
Stands out among the rest as uniquely pivotal is Pennsylvania, where there are at least 4 battleground U.S. House races, at least 4, where Democrats hope to flip from red to blue. Talked about the prospects of them doing that with someone who would know well, Connor Lamb, Democratic congressman, former Democratic congressman from Pennsylvania, a leader in his party and in his state. He spoke with Scott McFarland Reports. Here's his take.
Pennsylvania has to be in the best shape of, I think, any swing state in the country heading into this cycle, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Governor Shapiro has been very hands-on in kind of across levels in congressional races.
That's what I'm hoping too. We need younger people in there that are like, you know, anti-PAC. Anti-PACs, like all the PACs. You know, anti-billionaires paying for shit, corporations paying for shit. They both have long faces. Yeah. They both kind of have this kind of... Oh my God.
State legislative stuff, and I think he's leading our ticket. He's the most popular governor we've had in my lifetime, and so I think we're just united and kind of all on the same page. We happen to get great candidates come through the primaries, so there's reason you're not really seeing any of these stories you're seeing from other states about divisive primaries and concerns about the general. You're just not seeing that here. We're feeling pretty good.
Let's go race by race, because everyone's going to be critical when the margins are this narrow, Connor. In Northeast Pennsylvania, there are 2 freshman Republicans. Maybe walk us through where you think...
Having a chat off. Yes. Yes, they are, man. We need one more and we can have a competition. Who's the most Chad of Chads? I don't know. It's just that, like, it's that fucking chin. Look at that chin, man. It's chiseled. That is a chiseled chin. If this motherfucker started working out, building his muscles, he would look like the meme. I just watched a little Phil, and then after, I'm going to watch this, and then we'll go back to some more Phil.
Pennsylvania voters are right now, and in that part of the state, how Trump's doing.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, those 2 seats are different. So anyone who remembers, like, my years in Congress, these would have been the seats represented by Susan Wild and Matt Cartwright, both Democrats. They went to Republicans last time. One of them is in the area that we call the...
I don't know, more so this guy than this guy. I'm just saying, more so this guy than this guy.
Lehigh Valley, it's towns like Allentown, Bethlehem, places like that have had a lot of Latino immigration into our state. Those are huge pockets of swing votes that kind of went to Trump in 24, but we're always in play there. A little bit younger, a little bit more.
I don't know how he tricked the Latino population. How did that happen? I gotta stop with the men, but it's too funny. No, you're fine. Do what you want. Fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Hell, I don't know what I was gonna say now. I lost myself. What was I saying? I lost it. I lost what I was gonna say.
The Democrats are like trending better in that whole area. And
yes,
we have
an
excellent candidate who's a former firefighter, and I think really stands a strong chance to take back that.
Latinos, yeah. So Latinos, they got tricked. They thought, just like the rednecks thought, oh well, he won't come after us. We'll be safe. We're loyal, right? Right? We're loyal, amigo. You go right, and then what happened? He's going after people. He's having ICE just go after people who are darker skin color, speaking with Latino accents and shit. They're fucking, it's just a bunch of fucking racism. Listen, there's a lot of racist Latinos that think they're part of the group. There's black people who also think they're part of that. They think they're part of it too. They ain't part of it. That's just like, what's his face? That one gay dude, the fucking grifter? What's his name? I can't remember his name now. It's just like that dude. He's fucking gay and a Republican. No, not him. The other, I can't remember the dude's name. I watched him the other day. A lot of people just hate him and they hate his takes. I saw it was a bunch of people dissing. I can't remember the name. But anyhow, you know, there's gay people, there's black people, there's Latinos that all think they're in that group. No, motherfucker, you ain't in that fucking group. And the moment that they can turn on you, they gonna fucking turn on you.
See, the one to the north of...
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about because I watched him. I think you were here when I watched him, but I can't remember his name. You know, I just know that he's gay and he's a grifter. He's a right-wing grifter. That's all I can remember. Everybody was making fun of him, and I watched videos where they were mocking him.
There, which is the kind of Scranton seat of where Joe Biden is from, and you know that kind of traditional Bob Casey is from, that old line kind of Union Democrat. Those areas are trending little by little away from us. Doesn't mean we can't win them. Again, we have a great candidate, the mayor of Scranton, Paige Cognetti, who is making a great race out of this, and I think she could win.
Lamb is making the argument that the war and the tariffs are having a distinctive impact and could be turning off so many of Trump's three-time voters in Pennsylvania and convincing them to look elsewhere. Democrats within an 11-point edge on the generic ballot. That is a hell of an edge.
Sorry, I needed some
math. 100 days.
Dave Rubin, yes, Dave Rubin.
What do you think of those two numbers, and how do you...
Motherfucker thinks he's part of it. He ain't fucking part of it. Because here's the thing about Republicans. They don't like gay people. They don't like trans people. They don't like black people. They don't like Latinos. All right? And even if when you side with them and you help them reach their goals, they're going to fuck you over in the end. They don't give a shit about you. And yes, unless you're straight, white, and Christian, they don't give a fuck. And they will fuck you over. And I've seen people that'll sit there and they'll say, what was it? Not all Republicans are racists. I go, okay. But all racists are Republicans.
You project them forward.
They are.
Well, I think it does depend on the course of the war. And one thing you can see if you go back like 2 months in the polling is that after the initial kind of burst of military activity in April and May, Trump slows it.
That's true. That's true. It's a bunch of descendants from the fucking, hell, it's from where I'm from. You know. They don't like me. I'm smarter than them and I don't vote Republican, but, like, I have Irish heritage, I have Scottish heritage, I have Italian heritage, I have Native American heritage, and I don't really agree with a lot of their shit. I don't. In fact, I don't agree with any of it, really. And the shit that I thought I agreed with is actually part of, and I think it was you who told me, is there's Democrats on the on the left that kind of feel the same way about just being responsible about who comes in. So I'm not for open borders. So, and I thought that was more of a Republican thing, but apparently it's, yeah. So what is there for Republicans? Lying and cheating and trying to destroy this country? A lot of them would love it if we went back to the days of slavery and whatnot. I guarantee you that's what they want. They want to go back to the slavery days. That's what they want. They want to set us way the fuck back.
Down. And his numbers got better. I mean, even though he didn't really manage the war any better, but he had this kind of herky-jerky ceasefire, his numbers started to improve. And typical Trump, just as things were starting to go well for him, he threw it in the garbage can again.
Yeah, nobody wants open borders. Nobody runs on open borders. It's just, what it is it's that pocket of extremely far left. And I'm talking about the politically correct crowd that'll sit there and scream for open borders. It's just those. It's the yuppies. The really far left yuppies. Really far.
Now he's back underwater. So my guess is Team Trump thinks they could pull off another ceasefire in September and get themselves ready for Election Day.
Exactly. And I wish somebody would understand that even though, like, there's a huge difference between what is it called? A regular socialist and a democratic socialist. There's a difference. And I was being fed channels the other day of these stupid fucking MAGA bastards who were sitting there trying to claim that democratic socialists wanted us to take, steal businesses away from independent owners and all this other weird fucking shit. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a socialist, a democratic socialist. I'm not a socialist, which are the ones that feel that are like, oh, you can take away a business from somebody. And I'm sitting there going, only if they're fucking corrupt. If a business is being ran by, if a big corporation is being ran by a corrupt bastard who's fucking ruining everything, yeah, I think we should take it away from them. We damn well should. We should take it away from whoever the head of that corporation is, and maybe almost elect somebody within the company to take their place and run the company properly. Norton, I don't either. Yeah, that's my thing. It's about not letting a corporation get the fuck away with shit. And a lot of them are getting away with shit. Their feet are not being held to the fucking fire. And I try so hard to explain to people that that's what it's about. And there are people out there that are just so fucking dense. They just want to protect billionaires and shit. They want, on the off chance it could be them. On the very unlikely chance that it could be them. And that is just fucking insanity.
Problem is, people are pretty fatigued, and there's a lot of people who think, minds are getting made up already, and people are going to start voting by mail, in about 6 weeks. And
6 fucking weeks. There are places where people can already vote by mail in 6 weeks. Whatever Trump is trying to do to stop the mail voting is not going to fucking work in time. It's just not going to happen. And what's bad is there are Republicans who vote by mail too. It's so stupid. Republicans are dumb.
I think he's in major trouble. When you drive around Pennsylvania, which I still do a lot.
That's the problem, is that all of them have been fucking brainwashed to the point that they rather us not do anything for the common man. They would rather us not do anything that helps people. They would rather us not, make sure that people can get health care and whatnot. They'd rather that not happen. They would rather the status quo stay the fucking place. They would rather, not have any laws in place at all that protect people against gun violence because of the, what was I going to say? It's like this off chance that See, this is me without my the stuff I was taking. I really got to get back on. I'm going to have to buy some this month. I don't even have any more. I was taking something. Donald Trump votes by mail. I wouldn't doubt if he votes by mail. A lot of people are voting by mail, not just Democrats, and they're trying to take that away, thinking it'll just benefit them. It's not going to benefit you. It's not going to benefit anybody. It's fucking stupid. They just don't want to play fair.
You notice that in the small towns and the rural roads, there's no
Why can't I think
the Trump signs you used to see. And what's kind of like shocking to me is there aren't really like American flags or declarations of support for the troops that you would normally see. People are really down on this thing.
There have been questions raised about Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman, who has defected from his party on some key votes.
I have been looking around for peanut butter because I've wanted peanut butter and I've been hungry for peanut butter, and I just found some fucking peanut butter. The fuck is wrong with me? Is it good? Let's see if it's moldy or oldie. Hell no, it's good. It's good. I found some fucking peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Let's fucking go. Peanut butter. I am so fucking ADHD and autistic because I'm sitting here and I just happen to glance over and I see peanut butter and I'm like, or I see the top of the jar and I'm like, I have peanut butter. I fucking get so fucking distracted easily. I'm like, peanut butter. Fucking hell.
And talked about how
there are
figures that his party could hit that would make him not want to run as a Democrat again or stay as a Democrat. I asked Connor Lamb for his thoughts on where the John Fetterman...
I fucking hate Fetterman. He tried to make... It was all show. It was all theater. He tried to make like he's an outsider, and he refused to wear a suit, and blah, 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 blah. He was on the side of the people, and then he gets in there, and he's basically just a fucking Republican. Starts wearing a suit and everything, gets in line. Fuck him, man. Fuck him.
Experiment is going for voters in Pennsylvania. What do you make, and what should we make of the first 4 years of Senator Fetterman?
You know, it's easy to kind of take pot shots at him across different issues, and I do find his fixation on Israel to be bizarre, but the biggest thing about it is he's not doing anything.
I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee it. You're right. Fuck. They kind of look like horses in the face. Especially him.
For the people of the state that he's supposed to represent. So he promised them he was going to be one thing, which is, you know, fight for them on issues like the minimum wage was his biggest thing that he always talked about. He hasn't lifted a finger on it. And when you switch all of your politics, you know, all of your major issues towards supporting Trump, supporting Israel, and that's his stated red line about the Democratic Party if they become hostile to Israel. It's like, well, what if they become hostile to Pennsylvania? Isn't that what you're there to, like, worry about at all costs?
He should be worrying about the state he represents. Why is he worried about Israel? Fuck Israel. I'm serious. Fuck Israel. I'm so sick of this shit. Fuck Israel. I said it. Fuck Israel.
It's just...
Fuck the Israeli government. Let's be clear. I am not anti-Semitic. It's not the Israeli people that I have an issue with. It's the Israeli government.
The people are forgotten, and he treats it like a platform for his own self-promotion. And so, you know, he does all this stuff now where he's raising money with David McCormick, who's a Republican. And I've been trying to tell people, you know, if that partnership was like producing stuff for our state, we should compliment them for working together. Like, they are supposed to work together in the Senate, even across party lines. But what they're doing is making money for themselves, like openly and brazenly. It's just horrible. And I think people's expectations have really been lowered. There's a lot of cynicism, and they get used to it. And I don't want people to get used to it.
Yep.
I do believe Zionism is pro-genocide. Yep. Yeah, see, that's what I don't like. So, apparently these two sides have been at each other. Was it Palestine and it's Palestine, the Palestinians, right? It's Palestine and the other. right? So I think they've been at each other for a while, and what basically happened is the other one, I was just saying what the fuck they were called, and I can't remember. Israel basically got the upper hand, and then once they got the upper hand, they just started wailing, and getting horrible and everything about it, right? Because they've been at each other for a while, and instead of, stopping while they're ahead and not going crazy, they went crazy. They went nuts, they went out their minds, and now they don't care. They're killing off this other group and everything, and it's just fucking nuts. Oh.
First, you get used to cynicism. I appreciate your vocalizing that. In the chat, Betty is channeling the voices of many about John Fetterman and her concerns about John Fetterman. Should we take seriously his rhetorical flourishes about switching parties?
Yes. I mean, I think it's his only path forward, and I've believed that he wants to run again.
He's definitely going to go Republican. He's going Republican. But I don't think it's going to work out because everybody's, at least I would like to think that everybody right now is pretty pissed off with the Republican Party, along with Trump. We were like, no wars, no fucking wars. What does Trump do? Starts a fucking war. Tries to say it's not a war, but it's a fucking war. He just didn't want to have to go through the proper channels. If you don't call it a war, you don't have to go through the proper channels. Zionism used to be left-wing communists that wanted to live peacefully with Palestinians. Then, little by little, the right wing took over after the 1950s. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay. So now it's just this group that wants to just fucking wipe them out, right? Fuck. And we're just supporting it. We're just fucking supporting it. We're supporting the death of innocent fucking children. Innocent children. We're supporting that. Our government is supporting that. Innocent children, some of them even just came into the world. And we're just allowing a government to just fucking wipe them out. Because they're just killing indiscriminately. They don't give a shit. They're destroying hospitals and more. They don't give a fuck. And those right-wing Israeli are extremely right-wing. They don't see other people as humans but animals. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I hate that. See, once you stop seeing other human beings as human beings, there is no hope for you. And I feel like at that point, you need to go. You gotta go.
Politics is such a big part of his life. And he has no support in the Democratic Party anymore. I personally don't think he can be an independent because I think he's just too lazy. I mean, it's very hard to be an independent and compete.
He didn't belong in government to begin with. Like, yeah, I think he really is just the average piece of shit that got in there, and now he's just looking for whatever way he can to keep the job, even if that means becoming a Republican.
Sale, and the Republicans are buying. I think John Thune has made that clear. So I would take it very.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, that sounds about right. Man. My God. Yeah, so I'm right in hating Israel. I'm right in hating them.
Seriously. Lamb was defeated by Fetterman in the Senate primary for Democrats in 2022. One thing we've noted, that Scott McFarland reports, that Pennsylvania Democrats in the U.S. House have not been shy to use their platforms to call out Trump, perhaps trying to fill a gap that Fetterman is leaving. Here's Mary Gay Scanlon talking about Todd Blanche.
I certainly heard about Mr. Blanche several times when I was home this weekend, and people are not happy with the idea that someone who denies the facts that January 6th occurred.
How the fuck are you gonna deny that January 6th occurred? It was never about hating Jews. It's about right-wingers destroying everything regardless of country or religion. Yeah. That's why I hate it. It's like you speak out against a government, a foreign government, and they try to flip it on you and try to say, oh, you're anti-Semitic. No, motherfucker, I'm not anti-Semitic. I have an issue with a group that's doing horrible shit. That's not anti-Semitism. And I don't really feel like I can be, well, maybe I can. But I have some Jewish family members. Okay? I have some cousins. If I'm not mistaken. I have some relatives. So I'm not going to hate Jews. I've never hated Jewish people. I shouldn't say Jews. Jewish. I don't hate the Jewish. I've never hated Jewish people. Ever. But I'm tired of seeing innocent people just getting fucking murdered. Unalived. Sorry, you can't say murdered. Unalived.
The Attorney General for the United States. I mean, this guy, he defended folks in...
Yeah, I'm not anti-American. I'm anti-dumbass. I'm anti-heartless dipshit. MAGA are just a bunch of heartless dipshits. That's it. Hate-filled morons. Ignoramuses. There you go.
Involved in January 6th. He's been the president's lawyer. He's totally conflicted out of this, and he shouldn't be in that position.
But it's quite clear that control for the U.S. House could come down to a narrow margin, which means those races in Scranton, in Allentown, in Harrisburg, in Bucks County, outside of Philadelphia, all have outsized importance. We will bring Scott McFarland Reports on the road soon for the final stretches of the midterm elections, and Pennsylvania will be a first stop. Thank you for subscribing and supporting independent journalism, and I appreciate your comments and your suggested stories here on Scott McFarland Reports. Really want to thank you for watching. You can comment.
Okay, Herman Munster, I'm out. What the fuck? Classic DSP crash. Why is he a baby in a diaper? I'll see you. I'll see you in the MAGA camps for peanut butter. Oh, what was I going to watch now? So, I thought about watching this, but this is the one I watched. Let's get rid of that. There was something here I wanted to watch. This may have been DSP's worst fail. No, that's not the one I wanted to watch. Wait, what was it? Is it this one? Oh, yeah, he's a liar. Yeah, this one I think I wanted to watch. It's only like 14 minutes and something. Yeah, I was gonna watch this guy clean up the European / UK Super Nintendo. That's what this is, which also is basically what this Japanese Super Nintendo looked like. This is the one I was gonna watch. You know what? We'll watch this and then I'll watch Phil. I think I have it sped up, by the way. Yeah, I have it sped up. I don't agree. Let me explain why. Let me explain why before you maybe get angry. I don't know. Just let me explain why. This is the way I like to compare. Let me say this. I compare the European Super Nintendo and the American Super Nintendo with like a really fancy car, like a Corvette or something. I think it's a Corvette. And a tank. Right? They're meant to appeal to different audiences. Alright? The US Super Nintendo was designed in such a way to appeal to American sensibilities. That's why it looks like a fucking tank. And not a sports Corvette. It's not sleek. It's very industrial. It's very bulky looking and everything. All right. And that appeals to me. And that's why I like it more. It's just kind of that industrial charm to it. That sort of like hard, manly tank look, like big mechanical machinery. Oh. Whereas the European Super Nintendo and the Japanese Super Nintendo is like a fancy sports car. It's real pretty, I guess. But it doesn't appeal to my testosterone-filled American testicles. Sorry. No, I just mean it's for people who like that kind of aesthetic, you know? And it was literally designed to appeal to Americans. And it worked. I love how that thing looks. Of course, I have a SNES Junior, which almost looks similar to the European SNES, almost. Almost. It has a sleeker design, smaller. It's pretty. But I still love the original release, the big tank. We like big, bulky, hard-looking things. Like, we like things that just, or at least I do. And that's why it appeals to me more. I don't really like how those consoles looked. Like, hell, you know what? I like the original Sega Genesis more than the slimmed-down looking sleek version. I don't like how that one looks. I love that big, broad thing with the cool circle on it and everything. The first Genesis that came out. Well, I think it's the Mega Drive for you guys, but... There's a whole story as to why it's called the Genesis in the US, by the way. There's a whole explanation for that, why they didn't keep the Mega Drive name. Was it white? It was white, wasn't it? Was it white? It was white, wasn't it? Because ours is it's not really black, it's more like a, I don't know, a gun black or something? Yeah. Apparently, well, we were very, I guess it's just, they were trying to appeal to Americans, or maybe they didn't want to confuse them. There's like an ongoing style. I don't know. I don't have an explanation for that. But they stuck with using black or really dark gray or whatever when they went to the Saturn. Let's keep watching this. I like watching people clean and fix up this shit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's why it's not working, dude. Wasn't really connected. Needs fixed. He's operating. He's got his tools and his gloves and everything. He's going in. Probably, yeah. Hell, I guarantee you that it was in a smoker's home. It looks like it was in a smoker's home. Well, it doesn't look too bad on the board. Looks worse on the metal. The shield. What is it? I don't know what they call it. The RF shield or whatever the hell it was. Ew. Yeah. Now he is really pulling it apart. You know what's funny? When I was younger, I would fix consoles. I would fix game consoles. But then they got too complex to be fixed, and I couldn't fix them anymore. But back then, it was easy to pull something apart and resolder it and fix it and everything when I was a kid. I was fixing neighbors' consoles and shit. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's not bad at all. I think you just need to clean the shell. Yeah, you just gotta clean the plastic. Not bad at all inside, really. You just gotta clean the plastic. That's a lot of noise. He's gonna clean all of it. Watch him. He'll clean every bit of it. Yep. What is with the animation? What is with the birds? You and Richard Masucci should party. He likes birds too. Yeah, roaches and ugh. I hate roaches. Why are you cleaning the ducky? The question is, will he retro-bright this shit? He probably won't retro-bright it. He's probably just gonna clean it up real good. I don't think he's gonna retro-bright. What are you doing, dude? Oh, okay. Ah, not bad. That's not bad. Oh, he is fixing to brighten it up. He is fixing to brighten it all up. Get rid of all that yellowing. Hydrogen peroxide. Okay. hell is this? Oh, the lights. Right. I need to wait until tomorrow. True. That's actually true. The benefits of a darker console. I will say that I do miss when Nintendo made gray consoles like this. I do miss that. I really wish the Switch had a gray version. Just a straight up, just kind of retro throwback to the NES and the Super NES days. I really wish they'd do that. They won't, but I wish they would. What are you doing? I'm cleaning everything. Now I try to remove the rough. Ew. My God. Let's see how they look now. Did it say 4 days? That is looking better though, isn't it? Ew, gross. That I have. Oh, actually, yeah, I have modded one. My Saturn is modded. My Saturn's modded. My brother had to help me because I couldn't hold my hand still at the time. But yeah, my Saturn's been modded. It has a mod chip in it. So it can play burnt discs. But eventually I'm going to remove the mod. And I'm going to buy one of those Sarus or whatever they're called. The cartridge thing or whatever that lets you play SD card games off SD card. I'm just going to put one of those in instead. Because I think eventually the mod chip can cause issues. I don't know. And before any issues actually happen, I'm going to restore it, remove the mod. Yeah, you don't really need the mod anymore. So I'm going to buy a Saru or something and remove the mod and just plug that in. Yeah. If I had a what is it called? A capture card, I could actually hook my consoles up and play what I'm streaming, you know. But I don't have that. I just can't really do anything right now. That is looking a hell of a lot better. Oh, that is awesome. I have 2 PS3s. I have the first Slim that came out. You know, remember the original, I think it's the first Slim. The one that was kind of shorter, everything, but something went wrong with it. I don't know what went wrong with it. First, the controller didn't really want to work wirelessly anymore. It started giving me weird issues. Now it doesn't want to update. I think something went wrong with the CMOS. I tried replacing the battery. That's still an issue. Actually, no, I didn't try replacing the battery because I don't know how to get into the damn thing. I got to find a repair shop. I haven't been able to find somebody to repair it. I wouldn't know what to do with it. These newer consoles, but I would love to do that. I would love to jailbreak a PS3. You kind of have to at this point. They're fixing to shut down the PS3 store and everything, the online component and shit. I'm in my fuck Sony mode right now. I haven't really bought a Sony console since the PS3. So really, the one that's just kind of shorter and everything, I got it somewhere. Where do I have it? I have it put up somewhere. Now, it needs fixed. This is looking way better. What do you think? It looks closer to what it looked like when, you know... Yeah, that looks a lot better. That is nice. That's awesome. You know there's a PS2 emulator built into it, right? It has a PS2 emulator. And the reason I know this is because I downloaded a PS2 game. It was Maximo, Ghost to Glory. I downloaded it and it played, but yet my discs won't play, which is really stupid. So there's got to be a built-in PS2 emulator on the damn thing. Yeah. It's got to be. I miss when controllers were simple like that. That's why I have this. Damn, it looks like new. Almost. Not perfectly new, but looks good. Let's see if it runs now. There it is. Hang on. I'm going to slow it back down for this. Hang on. I just like speeding through him doing the work. Hang on. If he wants to, but I don't think he is. I think he literally wants it to play. This is a good shmup. UN Squadron. I can't even talk. Pretty good game. And he speeds it up. Then he speeds it up, and I sped the video down. Oh, he's not very good at it. UN Squadron is a really good game. Why did I click play again? And there we go. And now it's back to Phil. Back to Phil. This is what Rich needs to do, and I think he kind of does it. He just takes fucking forever. It's just kind of go through different things. Time for Phil again. That's right. This is Urban Garlic. A robust dude. I don't want to watch anything from recently because it revolves around the Pokemon shit, and I really don't give a damn about the Pokemon shit. I just don't care about Pokemon. I don't know Pokemon, so it's hard to care about what's going on with what's going on that, and yeah. DSP ruins goals. DSP ruin. No. Epic fails. This may have been DSP's worst streaming day ever. Or, I don't know. No skill required. I don't know. Rich loves to yap. Don't I yap too? I yap. I yap quite a bit. But part of that is because you kind of have to. You have to make it transformative. You kind of have to. Honestly, I don't know. I don't. Okay. He's been doing a lot of fucking Pokemon later, hasn't he? For 3 fucking months? He's been Pokemoning for 3 fucking months? When is this bastard gonna take a break from fucking Pokemon? Fitness coach? Let's try this one. TSP tries it. Fitness coach. It's like 11 minutes. Wait. Why is it muted?
Robust urban garlic flavor. Welcome home.
Hello, everyone. Bill said he was done earlier with Wings of
Fuck, move on, Phil. Quit with the Pokemon.
Redemption. But guess what? That is absolutely not true, because he's been watching the Wings detractor clips. He's been watching Wings on his stream, and he's desperately trying to get an audience with him. Well, a week ago, he did, and it led to this.
I might be wrong, but I think he just tries to get in touch with these bigger YouTubers because he thinks it'll help the business. He does all this really stupid shit because he thinks it'll help the business.
This 220 nonsense.
DSP Games, stop playing this. I know you hate it. These guys have been trolling you the entire time. Your mods never unban my account, which is I normally use the chat. They ban people way too much. It hurts you. Oh, dude, thank you for the $50, dude. Appreciate it.
Wait, what the fuck wait, let's go back. Hang on, gotta do this. Stop playing this. I know you hate it, and these guys have been trolling you the entire time. Your mods never unbanned my DSP Reacts account which I normally use to chat. They ban people way too much, and it hurts you. Let's chat a bit. Dude, really? Oh my god.
Oh, dude, thank you for the $50, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, Phil.
Now go fuck off. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Yeah, thanks for the donation, Phil. Now go fuck yourself.
Something to drink.
Yeah, even in a fucking super chat, he's complaining. That's insane.
Thank you, DSP. Give me a second.
I love it how Wiggs just immediately walks off after Phil gives him money because he knows Phil
Wow.
wants attention.
Look at that fucking chair. That's fucking. That chair has seen better days. Wow.
He's not giving it to him immediately.
Wings is a sweaty man.
Bill wants to chat for right now, man. Let me jump off this.
What the fuck? I've never felt feelings for a chair until now. He got up and you could see where he'd been sweating in that sumbitch and everything. No shade thrown, Wings. You're an okay dude. You're okay. I know you have like depression and shit. It's alright. Like I don't feel that Wings is anywhere near as bad as Phil. Like Wings is a fucking saint compared to Phil. I know what he did with his wife. I know all that whole spiel, but it wouldn't have happened if Keemstar had let him have his fucking medicine. I blame that whole ordeal on Keemstar.
One, the only dark side, Phil.
What's going on, man? No.
What's going on,
I subscribe to you and I randomly, every once in a while.
Imagine you're a chair and out of billions of people, Wings is your owner.
I'll click on your stream if I see it live.
I'll click on your stream if I see it live. I sound a little too much like Phil with that, don't I?
And tonight I saw Arc Raider. I was like, what the? He's playing Arc Raiders? Like, he never plays Arc Raiders. So I clicked on it to see what you were doing. And immediately these guys are like,
what he's doing.
Talking detractor memes to you. I don't know if you realized that.
I don't.
Did you even know what they were saying?
I did not. Is that otter? What is that?
Otter kit.
So I know they were talking about like otters. I have no idea what that is. But they were doing
late night
down stuff like
booty call. Yes.
13.
Yes,
13,
I think so.
13,
Probably.
12,
Listen to how soft he's talking. He's flirting with Wings. Watch out, Wings. He wants your he wants your sweaty ass. Listen to how soft the DSP is fucking talking. He's almost ASMRing.
That is like a countdown stuff, and the second they did that, I was like, that's a detractor meme that this guy is hit with all the.
Do you think you'd like to get together sometime? I'd really like to spend a little alone time with you, Wings. I think we could have a lot of fun.
Time.
Okay, thank you, Phil. Nobody cares at all. So you can go back to your gin bottle and cry in the corner.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is not legit stuff. This is, they're trying to bombard his stream with something that's going to get attention. And of course, they're not playing legit. Dude, they're just messing with you. You know, this is...
He knows this, dude. He's not quite as much of a panty waist as you, Phil. There was shit he didn't even notice, man. He's just playing shit, trying to have a good time, and you come in with your drama. How dare you, Phil? He's not like you, and you're gonna drag him down to your level.
Phil's acting like this is something that hasn't happened at all, and he's queuing Wings on it. Like, this is a daily thing with Wings. He's aware. Who cares?
Exactly.
I mean, I didn't doubt. I don't have enough time in the game. I got like 6 hours in the game. Like I said, I don't know I know how to do the buttons and the rolls and everything, but I can give a list of like, the kit looks like and things like that. But like we were winning our gunfight, so I was like, okay, I guess they're playing good.
Listen, Wings. You're a man. I'm a man. Let's be men.
Right?
Yet to my knowledge, there's nothing in the game about otters at all. I've been playing it, well, I played it over 20, 30 hours, like 2 months, and I don't even know what talking about. Like, they were guiding you through it at a basic level, but I don't know what's going on there. And I just had that really big suspect moment where they start doing the countdowns. I'm like, oh no. Like, I have a feeling this is not going to go well.
Wow, do you see who here is concerned? Wings does not...
I can't get over how sweet talkative, right? He usually sounds really fucking annoying when he talks on his stream. And then here, he just kind of sounds normal. Just a little bit. Just a little normal. Almost just a little bit. But he's still Phil, so he's going on about shit that Wings probably doesn't really give a shit about. Wings is humoring him.
Care. Phil really cares. So what are we doing here? Yeah, here's the same guy who says he doesn't care about the detractors at all. Sure. Yeah, he's got a bad feeling that somebody is going to type out into the chat. Oh, no.
Oh, God. If you're in prison and anybody starts trying to talk to you in that manner, start clenching your ass and get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of the vicinity. Get the fuck away from them.
Like, I guess I was too busy.
Yeah, and you will be, because you don't know what's going on. You know, you're in a world you're not used to, a gaming world that you're not adjusted to.
Yeah, I was also trying to be funny while playing.
Wow, he is.
It's because Wings is better, but Wings is not as bad. Like I said, Wings is nowhere as bad as Phil, and it does feel like Wings is just trying to bring. I mean, not Wings, but Phil is trying to bring Wings down to his level, and you know, get him in the same sort of attitude about shit and everything. And I think it's also because he wants to, like, do work with Wings because he thinks it'll help his own business.
Scolding Wings. Wings has been online for what?
Very true. Exactly.
18 plus years, if not longer. So it's like, he's aware that there are trolls on the internet. Like, seriously, DSP thinks Wings is dumber than he is. No, he's smarter than you, Phil. Like, you can tell. When Phil thinks that someone is dumber than him, he is more than eager to talk to them.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine, Phil.
Dude, how you doing, man? I mean, honest question. Like, how are you doing? Because...
Can you imagine Phil? He's just like, how you doing? You doing good? You eating well? I want to get in bed with you. I'm sorry. And I know not everybody's going to find that shit funny, but I think it's funny.
I only see you from like a weird perspective of, I don't watch your content all the time. And I interviewed you a couple months ago, or a few months ago.
Booty warrior.
I hope you're
Jesus.
Doing, like, genuinely,
You're right.
Like,
you're right.
I gave up soda at this point, and I'm kind of down because, like, I'm not seeing the numbers on the scale reflect me giving up soda.
Yeah.
You have to give up more than carbon, you know, so especially if it's just regular sugar soda. You got to do more than that. If you're eating bread anywhere in your diet, leave it the fuck alone. If there's any other sweets in your diet, leave it the fuck alone. Bring it down to the bare needed. All right? And I'm talking just fucking meat and veggies. And then at the same time, you might have to take some vitamin supplements just to kind of make up for the shit you're not getting from fruit. But if you avoid that shit for a while, you will lose weight. I'm already losing weight. I'm 272. It's getting there. Eventually I'll be back in the 60s. As I was up to 290 something. It works. It just works. Your body starts doing what it needs to be doing. And if you can get up and move around a lot, that helps too.
Here's the thing about weight loss. Sometimes it takes the body...
Right? That is so fucking weird. 272. Nice. What does that mean? 272?
Time to see those results.
So you're not going to instantly drop 10% of your body weight overnight just because you made one change. You got to be consistent and do the things that you need to do to make yourself healthier so you will lose the weight.
And like every time I talk about it in the chat, it sucks because everybody becomes a neutral.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking brain. You were talking about my weight. God damn it. I just said 272 and you put 272, and for some fucking reason, see, this is what I mean by ADHD and whatnot. Fuck me.
Nutritionist, and everybody tells you how to do something the best way to do it.
Yeah,
You probably do the same thing in your chat.
I was damn near 300.
The difference is Phil welcomes the hand-holding. What Wings really needs to do is get up off that chair and start walking. He doesn't have to walk 10 miles a day, but he needs to slowly build up his stamina. He should go on a bike that can hold him, like, you know, stationary exercising bike. That would be something that would be helpful. Sitting.
Yeah, because I walk around my yard. I walk over to my brother's yard next door, and 293, I was 314. Dude, I'm serious. Just try to avoid carbs, get plenty of protein in your diet and whatnot. Drink water. You too will get there. Move around. You'll start losing weight too, but it takes discipline, man. And don't let anybody cause you to slip up, man. Don't let anybody cause you to slip up.
In the chair all day and eating 4,000 calories instead of 5,000 calories is not going to cut it.
And that sucks because like I want to use the chat as like a Dear Diary, where it's like I just want you guys to listen and let me be I need you guys to be a therapist. I don't need nutritionists right now.
Yeah, that's probably why you struggle to get viewership, Wings.
Yeah, that's not good. If people are trying to genuinely help you and give you advice, you don't have to be mean, but, you know, maybe try. If they suggest something that sounds legit, try it.
Your audience is not your therapist. Your audience is not there to help you. You are there to entertain them.
I'm on real true type GLP-1, barely started. Oh, wait, you're on a GLP-1? Yeah, that'll help too, because you'll be ingesting fewer calories. Yeah, because it makes it harder to eat. It makes you just full. You're full more easily. That's what I want. I would love to be on a GLP-1. I talked to my doctor today, or no, I don't know what time it is, but I talked to my doctor and really? What were you eating while you were on it? That's the question. Because, like I said, I mean, if you're still, like, if you're on Ozempic and you eat a candy bar every day, you're not going to lose weight. I'm not saying you were. I'm just saying you have to be really careful what you're eating when you do eat. Because even something small can pack a lot of calories.
The issue. Why do all the 40-year-old locals do?
Really? Like it wasn't working? Or like it was maybe a placebo? It might have been fake. It might have not been the actual drug, which is really fucking sad.
Do not get this.
And that sucks because that never works. That just makes me look like most of the times.
Dude, I'm going to give you credit, at least for trying to quit soda. If you have actually legitimately done that.
I've legitimately quit. Like I've got Crystal Light in my hand right now. Like that.
Crystal Light? Yeah. Yeah, Crystal Light has artificial sweetener. But that's not completely going to help you either. I would suggest, because that's going to give your kidneys hell, drink water. I know it's boring, but drink water.
That's what I wanted to get. It's like it's like Mio. It's like it just flavors water.
Yeah,
it had.
Just remember if you're
maybe that's what it was. The dosage wasn't high enough for you. Some people need a higher dosage. And it might not have been enough for you.
trying to lose weight, that less is more. So you have to figure out what are you willing to do in the long term. Like, okay, say you drink a quart of lemonade a day. Well, maybe cut it down to 8 fluid ounces instead. Because, you know, just in general, drinking your calories is not a good idea because then you're going to stack food calories on top of that.
Oh, I know.
Crystal Light doesn't have a lot of calories at all. In fact, I think a lot of it's calorie free.
I had Crystal Light before. I used to drink the one that had the caffeine boost too. So I was happy.
Well, I went down this road before, and I live alone again. My brother lives next door in his own home. So I'm back to not having shit brought into my house. Like at one point, do you know how much I weighed? I weighed 228 at one point in my life. And I was thin. I didn't have the double chin or nothing. I was doing good at one point. My brother wasn't living with me at the time. He was staying with his girlfriend for like a year. She was a fickle bitch. She kicked him out because he caught her cheating. And he moved back in with me and started bringing junk food in my fucking house. Like, if I can avoid to bring junk food in my house, temptation, I'm good. I'll go to the grocery store and I'll buy meats. I'll buy vegetables and whatnot. And I will make my meals and I will be very careful. I'll drink a lot of water. And I'll get up and move around as much as I can. That's what I did last time. That's what I'm going to do this time. It'll get back down.
It as like a double supplement to replace sugar and...
I can't stand seltzer water. It just literally just tastes like this weird thing. And it doesn't have, like, it doesn't taste like what it smells like. And it messes with my brain. I just want to vomit. It's just, ugh. I rather drink just straight up water.
Energy drinks as well. Or, like soda. But, good for you.
You can tell Wings is bored with this fucking conversation. He's like, will you get the hell out of this goddamn thing? Ban anybody with the name DSP.
That's the first step. That's the sugar, the sugar supply to your body that you definitely do not need. And you can, obviously, within a month you're losing weight just because you switched what you're drinking on a daily basis. So,
well,
good for you on
I was down 8 pounds, but I don't know.
Yeah, the thing about weight loss is that when you start losing at the beginning, it can be fast, but that most likely is due to just things like water weight and what you hold in your colon. So over time, it will get harder because, say the first week, you're down 5 pounds, but then the next 3 weeks, you may not lose a single pound. It's really...
I went from 295 to 272. That's more than 5 pounds.
A mental battle of just saying, okay, I'm going to commit to this and I'm not going to deviate. It requires discipline.
Yep.
No, I know. Dude, I know.
It fluctuates on the scale. The problem is when you're as big as I am, there could be I don't want to sit there and make excuses, but my the diabetics, my insulin levels could be...
It's very hard. I can't even fast. And the reason it's so hard is because I'm still eating, I'm eating something that would be considered healthy, but I'm still eating a good quantity of food. Earlier I had 2 steaks about yay big around, like this. 2 of them, just like this, 2 steaks. And I had some beans. I love beans. I love my beans. That's still a lot. And it wasn't just a small little portion of beans. It was the entire fucking can of beans. There was no sugar in it or anything. It was just pinto beans, but still.
Which I'm not a diabetic. I'm not a diabetic at all. But my insulin levels could be up.
Type 2.
Just because my insulin levels up means I won't lose weight.
It is. When you're addicted to something the body needs, it is fucking hell, man.
Yeah, you're gonna make initial changes. You're gonna see success right away, and then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna go again, then it's gonna stop. I get it.
You can't get discouraged.
In my opinion,
Why is he still talking so sweetly to him? What is this version of Phil? It's so weird.
Thing you're doing is the right thing, but you know as well as I do, there's so much more that has to happen after the initial drink stoppage. And the thing is,
the initial drink stoppage. Oh boy, him and his vernacular.
With GLP-1, I'm like, oh, This is how normal people feel about food. Yeah. When I was younger, I knew what... Hell, you want to know the actual truth? You want to know what I feel about food? For me, eating is an urge. I don't actually like to eat. I fucking hate it. I hate shoveling foreign shit into my fucking mouth. I hate it. I hate the act of eating. But it's a fucking addiction. Like, if I can avoid eating, I will. I fast for hours and hours. Like, dude, I eat oftentimes just once a day. Once a fucking day. And I do a lot of fasting, but it gets to a point where my stomach feels so fucking horrible because I haven't put anything in there that I have to eat something, man. But then it's having the self-control not to go overboard. You see what I'm saying? At that point, if you don't have the self-control to not go overboard, you're fucked. Because you're going to go overboard again, and you're going to be fucked. I love that shit, especially pizza, fast food. I just, ugh. You know what? Here's some advice. If you have the craving for pizza, you just need to remove the crust from the equation. What I would do is there's this Italian vegetable mixture I would buy in the store. It's frozen, and I would get some marinara sauce. I would make some meatballs and everything, and it's all the healthy shit. Minus the bread. I don't eat the bread. Another thing I was doing was eating some pizza where the crust was made out of beans. I kid you not. They're called bonza. And they're made out of garbanzo beans. The crust is. And I would buy that, put my own meat toppings on it. Because it would just be cheese and sauce. And I would make those in the oven and I would eat those. So, it's just, you got to figure out what it is that really adds the calories and really messes you up. And a lot of that is bread. Bread is really bad, especially in the U.S. Our bread in the U.S. doesn't have the same nutrients and everything as what they have over in, like, the U.K. and Europe. I notice if I have meatballs with marinara, the cravings go away. I don't think, you don't want to have too much sauce. It does. It abso-fucking-lutely does. The other day I had some wraps. The tortillas was made out of rice and potato. Which was still bad because rice and potato are kind of high in carbs. And I thought that was good for me. And then I had to cut that out too. It sucks.
Right there. Wow. Like, this reminds me how, like, the PKA guys, or whatever they're called, try to do, like, a fitness boot camp with Wings, you know, low-cal live, fat camp, but it was actually about losing weight, and how it was just all this crash diet, insane amount of exercise that Wings couldn't do. And Wings couldn't keep up with it, because once the supervision is dropped, you're all on your own. And people have a lot of difficulty losing weight on their own. It's easier when you're, like, on a team or something, or taking a gym class, because then there's other people around that will motivate you to stay to your goals and stay in the pack.
I think it'll do him some good, honestly. I think if there's... Or Phil? Oh, okay, I was going to say, I don't think Phil needs it anymore if he's still on it. I don't know. Yes, he is. And we were sitting there the other night, and here's Rich going, nah, he's not on GLP-1. He's definitely on a fucking GLP-1. You can see it in his fucking face. He has the fucking Ozempic face. Thank you, Parbs, for coming up with that terminology. Ozempic face. And you can see it. You can see it and feel.
For you, you're under so much stress.
But what I'm saying is if anyone actually needs it, Phil doesn't fucking need it. Wings is the one that actually needs it because he's at a critical weight. If there's anyone in this world on YouTube, I should say, that needs to be on Ozempic or any GLP-1, it's Wings.
That's all the time. And I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I see what your detractors say about you. And...
Oh, God, Phil.
Well, it's not even that. There's that thing that I talked about with you privately, that That's stressful.
Oh, we talked with Phil about something private.
Wingo can actually afford it.
Like, you trust the King Snake with anything, he's gonna reveal what it is. And you know DSP's trolls are gonna try and get him to spill the beans on Wix to make Phil look like even more of a fool and more of a disgusting person that you're not supposed to trust. Yeah, so that is Phil giving his 2 cents on Wings losing weight because, you know, he is this rock-hard fitness expert now that he's allegedly lost weight. He says he's like 170 pounds now. Yeah, he's not losing it up there, if you know what I mean. But I digress. Thank you.
He's not losing his tits. Well, maybe he is. I don't know.
All for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This is Robust turning off the station. Have a nice day.
Such a weirdo. I just wanted to watch something that had nothing to do with Pokemon, because he has been on this Pokemon kick for a long time, and I'm just fucking tired of it. I also didn't want something super long. I don't like the 30 minutes, the 20-something minutes, or anything like that. I like to keep it to around 15 minutes if I can help it. I don't have the patience to sit through something that long. Wow, there's so much fucking Pokemon. When did the Poke shit start? Let's see where the Pokemon shit started. It started like what, 4 months ago? Because then you go back down and it doesn't look like it. So around 4 months ago is when he started. He's been doing this shit for 4 months. That's the thing. Do you think Phil has Yes, definitely. He's definitely got fucking autism. That dude's autistic as fuck, man. He doesn't understand social cues. Like, there were plenty of social cues going on with Wings, and this stupid motherfucker wasn't picking up on the social cues. I was picking up on hell, I'm fucking autistic, and I was picking up on the social cues better than he was. Like, you could tell that Wings was just like, why is this motherfucker talking to me? He don't know shit. Why is he talking to me? What is this dumb shit about? And you gotta think in the back of his head, he was going, why does it sound like DSP wants to bang me? Why is he talking like he why is he talking like he wants to do something? Phil has severe autism, but enough to barely function. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Oh, have you seen me? What this? Catherine comes home. What? What? God damn it, 24 minutes? I don't like the 20-something minute, 30-something minute ones. Give me a moment. I gotta go piss, and I'll be right back. I will be right back.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares here. And so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories.
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Drama alert! There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vaginas. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure. And double upload. Exposed. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
I'm back. Right at the end of the song, I'm back. Oh my God. I had to pee like no one's business. I had to fucking do it. Yeah, the only way I have to, I don't know how he does it, but the only way I can play music is just bringing up a media player before I step away. It's my only way to do it. Let me get out of the, oh, I had to go so bad. Oh my God. Okay. I want to see this. I don't know. She used to not actually look bad. Kat, she didn't used to look that bad. But she is starting to look horrible. Phil's losing all this weight, and I think she's gained it all. He lost it. She found it. Oh, this is old, but I'm going to watch it anyways.
Robust, urban garlic flavor. When my...
Wait, what? Wait, what was that? Let me read that. Disclaimer, this is a commentary channel. This channel does not seek to take views from the 5 people that would watch the content unedited in its entirety. If you want the full snort story, then you should watch the raw videos. Okay.
When my now wife Kat moved in with me over 2 years ago,
You've never seen how Kat looked before? There's got to be something somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
Said I'm basically not going to be playing these games with any kind of major time investment or money investment anymore. At that point, I couldn't do money investment anyway. I was broke. But basically, I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I made a commitment to her that I was not going to play mobile games a ton anymore. I said, maybe once in a while, maybe you'll see me pick up the phone and play it or whatever. But that'll be it. Okay? It's going to be a casual thing to kill
He
time.
said to her, for her?
All right?
My
And
family.
I'll even say this.
He's still doing that shit. This is back when he was doing that shit about his... I don't know if he still does it. But making like him, her, and the cats were a family. Like a family that he absolutely has to support.
In the past, there may have been issues in my personal life because I played too many mobile games. And I know people will say, oh my God, we got to blow this up and talk about it all over the internet. It's true. I played them too much in the past, all right?
This 220 emergency is brought to you by Pig Dash, where you can get all your food for your piggy needs.
Hey everyone, so here's the deal.
That's good, actually.
You know, I went on break. Usually when I go on break at this time, my wife is getting home from work. We go on a walk. We order if we're going to have food or whatever. She's not home. And I don't know what's going on because I'm almost positive she was supposed to get out around 2, which means she's usually home by 2:30 at the latest. So I went on this break specifically thinking, oh, I'm late on going to break. She'll be home, and she's not. So all I can do is wait.
What time, Road?
And what I'm going to do is we'll play, and hopefully she gets home. You know, what I'm thinking is she's probably on the way home, driving home. We've been having a lot of rain recently, a lot of flooding. And down near where she lives, down where she works, I think there may have been some flooding recently.
Maybe that's like her second home, and that's what he meant. It's where she goes to get away from him.
So maybe there's just massive traffic. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know. Okay? So I guess we'll see. I'm waiting to hear, because the thing is, you know, we're supposed to do DSP Tries It today. I can't order the food until she's home and okay, you know? So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I just got to wait. Hopefully she's all right. I've texted her. She didn't respond yet, but that probably...
Why are you going over so much of this shit that's probably kind of private or should be kind of private? Because you think everything is potential content and potential money. Imagine living with Phil. Fuck. Oh my God. Fuck. I would off myself tomorrow. If I had to live with Philip Burnell, I would put the barrel of a shotgun up and pull the trigger. Because I'm joking, but seriously, I would not be able to handle it. I couldn't stand it. In Minecraft, yes, in Minecraft, I would off myself in Minecraft.
means that she's driving.
I wouldn't actually off myself. I would do it in Minecraft. Yeah.
Sucks because obviously I'd like to get another hour of gameplay in, but I don't know what's going to happen now because I don't know where she is.
Yup. Phil immediately assumes the worst, that Cat is either dead or used this flooding as an excuse to disappear from him, and he's letting us know without waiting another 15 minutes to see if she'll get back to him or not.
I know. Her health is way more important than the stream, obviously. So, yeah, I just saw there was an alert, and it says that there's been mass flooding in certain parts of where near we live. We actually live at a very high elevation, at the very top of a giant hill.
Mm-hmm.
So when it floods and stuff around here, it doesn't affect us personally.
Is he going to start pig-splaining rain going downhill?
Pig-splaining?
And my wife had to drive down to where she works. And there was flooding down there. There very well could be detours. There could be massive traffic. I saw an alert that there was some kind of a bridge or something that's out somewhere.
There could be a fallen tree branch or a tree on the road which prevents you crossing it. All these things could be possible, Phil, but you're supposed to put on a happy face and keep doing the stream, not derail your own stream because you can't wait an extra 15 minutes to see if your wife will come home.
So, that could be what's going on. I don't know, but it obviously
and she probably does come home
and I
while
hope she's
he's
all right,
streaming.
but all I can do is sit here and wait. So like I said, we could continue to play.
Hey, Phil, you sitting there worrying yourself into a panic attack about the fate of your wife is not a good idea for anybody. You should just play the game and wait, because it would take your mind off of things. You know, you can go back to begging for money. That will get your head totally away from worrying. So usually actually...
Yeah, but I might be interrupted. If she gets home, I gotta take a break so we can go order the food and make sure she...
So then take the fucking break when she gets home. Why are you going on about this, Phil? Just fucking do something. Holy shit.
She's alright and everything. You know?
Yeah, life happens, Phil.
It's a rarity when this happens. Like, almost never does she...
That's autism. That's autism. That is autism. That's autism in the most, like, intense way possible. That's fucking autism. When you're autistic, and I know because I get like this, and something changes from what you're used to, you freak the fuck out. You freak the fuck out. I know because I experience this sometimes. When my brother lived with me, it was smaller things. Let me give you an example. I was used to my brother coming home the same time every day. I was used to the refrigerator being kept a certain way. Everything was sitting in a certain spot. My brother came home late. I started just freaking out. Why is this different than other days? I couldn't help it. I couldn't explain it. I was having panic attacks over it, and it was just, I was freaking out. Then he goes in the fridge and moves a bunch of shit around. I'm standing behind him while he's looking for something, just going, why are you doing that? Why are you fucking with all this? What is wrong? Put it back where you found it. And I'm fucking freaking out. He's doing the same fucking thing. He's doing the same fucking thing. Something's a little different than usual, and he's losing his fucking shit. That is autism. Probably anxiety as well, so. Clip that and call it Phil's autism in your story. Oh god, yeah, you're right. Fuck. Okay. I will. I've actually got several things already that I looked at. That was one of the things I did today, is I sat and I looked through streams that I've done, and I was like, this might be good for a short. So, Yeah.
Not arrive home at the usual time from her ship. So,
hey Phil, maybe your personal time with Tyrone just happened to run a little late today. Life happens. Good time.
Personal time with Tyrone?
Times happen. Go do some good things, Phil. Stop spending all your days staring at the blank abyss of your streaming studio.
I gotta think that it's some kind of a weird extenuating.
Yeah, like, I get it. I know exactly how autism is. Because I feel it. And it's one of the things I feel. The other Phil, oh my God. The other thing that I deal with as an autistic person is when the people around here start cranking up the subwoofers and booming shit, and I start losing my shit. Some people can just deal with that shit, but for me, I feel like I'm fucking dying. Because it'll be out of nowhere. It's like, this shouldn't be happening today. Why is this happening? Why are you doing this? And I fucking lose it. Like, really booming shit makes me lose my fucking mind. Disruptions make me lose my mind. When they start driving up and down the road, like hot rodding, like it's the Indy 500 or something out here, I start losing my fucking mind. I will be sitting here, and I think y'all have seen me do it before. I'm streaming, and then all of a sudden, what is that noise? What the hell is that? What are they doing? Oh God! Oh God! What is all this? What is all this noise? I wish these fuckers would park it. And I start panicking, and I can't ignore it, and I can't zone in and shit. That's my autism. That's the fucking autism. A lot of people around here, do you know how they react to a lot of it most of the time? They'll just sit there and go, looks like they're driving like idiots again. Yeah, they never learn, yeah. But for me, I'm losing my shit. So I know what autism looks like. This motherfucker is autistic. Big time. Like, worse than me.
Circumstance, maybe there was like a bad car accident and she's stuck in traffic trying to...
Yeah, because I am autistic, I lend credence to it. I lend credence to how he is, and I'm able to say, yes, he's autistic. Motherfucker needs to get checked. He won't. He fucking won't. He won't do it, but he needs to get checked.
Past the accident? You know what I mean?
Because I think they can prescribe fucking medications and shit that might help him straighten up a little bit. He would be a very different Phil.
Yeah, Phil is one of those people that require an immediate response. He hasn't learned that life happens and the world doesn't revolve around him, and people can't get back to you immediately all the time.
I don't think it's necessarily that. You're making it too simplistic by saying that, Urban Garlic. This is an autistic man. He can't help himself. Like, he fucking can't help it. I know, because I can't help it. When shit just starts being different or wrong, I can't fucking help it. If I'm used to a routine and everything. That's why he gets up. That's why he does this shit where he streams a certain amount of hours, schedules a certain time, and he doesn't like to deviate, and he loses his shit if he deviates. Because he's fucking autistic. He's autistic.
Glued to your phone, it's going to hinder you tremendously.
And I texted her and she didn't text back, which means she's definitely driving. Like, she would text me back unless she was in the car. She's not going to text back when she's in the middle of driving, you see.
You see, he knows, because even when she's with Tyrone,
Who the fuck is Tyrone? Yeah, it's just this thing, we can't help it. We really can't help it. When it comes to autism and just reacting like that to shit, we can't fucking help ourselves. The problem with Phil is that I don't think he's self-aware of it enough. And I don't think he's ever gotten checked for any sort of mental problems or anything. At least I don't think so. And so he doesn't know how to identify it when it's happening. He doesn't know how to have introspective, I think that's what it is, and be able to look at himself and go, oh yeah, it's probably just that. I probably should chill the fuck out and calm down. Who the fuck is Tyrone, though? I don't know that. I don't know what that's about.
texts back immediately.
But we
Doesn't
just can't
matter
help
what
it.
she's
We can't help
doing at that
ourselves.
particular moment. Her phone is always right beside her or in her hand.
So probably she's stuck in bad traffic would be my guess.
Because I'm aware of it, that's why I'm able to at least somewhat cope with it. Because I'm aware of it, I'm aware of what's causing it. So I'm able to stop and kind of talk to myself and be like, it's the autism, try and snap out of it. Don't freak out so much. And that's probably why my autism doesn't affect me like it affects him. He hasn't got the self-awareness, which is one of his problems. It's one of the problems he has. So he's autistic and he lacks self-awareness. He doesn't get that he might have something like that going on. He wouldn't want to get checked for something like that because who's going to want to know that they have a mental problem? He doesn't want to know if he has a mental problem. Maybe he already knows. That's the funny part. Maybe he just doesn't share it with the public. But he likes to share everything with the fucking public. He thinks anything he can share or talk about is good for the business.
But yeah, it does worry me because, like I said, this is a rarity that this would happen.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, Phil's a control freak, so this situation where there's nothing he can do really drives him batty. It's the same thing with the wings streaming with him. He can't get wings on his stream because he can't command him to do so, and that really irritates Phil.
That is part of the autism, believe it or not. It's just, you can't control things, and you freak out a bit. You think you should be able to control them, but you can't control them. And you can't accept it because you're not self-aware about what the fuck is wrong with you. Again, I'm wondering if he acts horribly like he does because of these issues, and he's just not aware of these issues. If he was aware of the issues, he could actually stop himself as much as possible and go, oh, it's just this. I maybe should calm the fuck down and whatnot. But he's just not capable of it. And I don't think he's ever going to get checked out for it or not.
It gets right under there in his skin.
But why? This is the question. Why does it get under his skin? We're not even questioning that. Like, what makes a person tick the way that they tick? We got to get to the bottom of this. Why does it affect him that way? It's the fucking autism.
Saddest three-word problem. You know what the saddest? I wrote my saddest three-word poem.
What the fuck is Urban Garlic doing?
I feel like I know what's going to happen. We're going to put the game up, play for 5 minutes, and she's going to get home, and then I have to pause and, go see that she's okay, and then order food and everything, and it's going to suck.
Yeah. That's autism. The inconvenience. Yeah. And the inconvenience. When you're autistic, little inconveniences feel horrible. Let me tell you another thing. He might also maybe have a little ADHD mixed in there. I have hell getting up and doing things I need to do. I have hell getting in the bathroom and taking a shower. And then once I'm in the shower, I don't want to get out of the shower. I just want to sit under the water. But that's more ADHD than anxiety. So, or not anxiety, but autism. He could have a little of both.
You know?
You know why? Because he
does look anxious. He does look like he's having anxiety. But people with autism often have a lot of anxiety. Like I said, with the people out here that drive me nuts with all the fucking noise and shit and acting like lunatics, I can't calm down because the autism is making me react to this shit, and it kind of has a self-feed of inner. You know what I'm talking about? It's being refed into itself. It's not good. It's not a good feeling. It's hard to control at times.
Records the gameplay on OBS and then posts it immediately on YouTube. So in his 220 mind, he thinks, oh, I can't have 5 minutes of gameplay put up there. I need to actually go into the editing software, put those two clips together, and render it. And he doesn't want to wait for that.
We got an achievement today. Get all of Esquia's abilities. We got the dive ability, yeah.
And you can tell he absolutely does not care about that.
Yeah, the traffic all depends, like I said, this alert that I saw, the alert is like, yeah, you know, because of the flooding, certain bridges are...
One of the things my doctor tells me is to avoid the news as much as possible. Avoid world events, because it's not good for the autism or the anxiety or any of that shit. I've even been told I should probably avoid social media, but I can't. I can't avoid social media. Can't do it. So instead of avoiding social media, what I've done is I curate it. Like Twitter, I curate it. I have a lot of shit I don't want to deal with blocked, and the shit that I actually want to see comes through. And it just takes a lot of curation, which is a time sink. But for me, it's well worth it. So I still get news and shit. I just find ways of blocking out the kind of shit I can't cope with. He doesn't know how to do shit like that.
Out and stuff, and that makes me think, man, there's probably going to be like massive traffic over there. I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? Should we just hang out?
We. There's that we again.
Because if I feel like if we start playing again, we're going to get interrupted right away, you know?
Wow, he really does not want to render two game clips together. How pathetic. Would rather sit here and have a panic session. Sounds good, you know?
I still feel like that's the autism and maybe even some ADHD going on there.
Phil, you're supposed to make your audience feel better, not worse.
Exactly. There is a comfort to getting into like the routine and whatnot, and having this knowledge of what's to come so you can work with it. If randomly just whatever happens and you can't control it, you lose your shit and you can't help it. Because even I still kind of freak out a little bit, even though I know what's causing it. I know what's wrong with me. I'm self-aware, which is another problem that Phil has, is just not being self-aware. I think it would help him if he got some help. It is Phil. It's definitely Phil. I feel like his behavioral issues and everything stem from having certain mental problems like autism. He's never going to get seen about it, though.
We didn't get to play that much. We only played 2 hours, right? We played 1 hour, which was unlocking all of the side missions, and then we started doing a dungeon, and now we're stuck. There was a Mega Bonk update, was there? Exactly, and there's nothing I could do. Like you're saying, make sure she's okay before you...
I saw Mega Bonk. I didn't like it. When I heard about it, do you know what I thought it was? Mega Bonk. I thought it had to do with the Bonk series from Hudson. I don't know if you know about that series, Bonk. Little bald-headed, big-headed caveman bonks shit with his head to fight. When I heard about Mega Bonk, I thought it had to do with that character, and it has fuck all to do with it. I was so disappointed.
Start streaming the game again, I know. But, there's nothing...
Kind of like Fall Guys. When I heard about Fall Guys, I thought for sure it had something to do with the old show I used to watch. It was like a detective show almost, called The Fall Guy. And I was so sure it had to do with that. Nope. That was very disappointing too. And just my pure frustration with that shit means I'm never going to play it, because it's not what I thought it was. It's not what my brain had convinced itself that it was this without having any knowledge. And I went into it finding out what it is, and now I never want to play it because it's just not what my expectations had.
I can do. I just got to wait for a response or wait for her to arrive home. There's nothing. I have no control over it.
Oh my 220, his audience is so dumb. You can't call anybody if somebody's been missing for 10 minutes. That's not how it works. It's most likely that the roads were flooded or in danger of flooding, and it took a longer time to...
You know what would be hilarious? If she was on a phone or something and watching him and sitting there just slapping herself in the head going, oh my god, he's such a moron.
You get home, then you...
Screaming at the phone, I'm fine, Phil!
Visual. Occam's razor. And that's what happens. Yet here we are, Phil getting his fans into a complete panic because he thinks Cat is dead. He's going straight to the worst possible outcome. He can yell and scream and cry and call Cat 50 times.
Who the fuck is Tyrone? I don't know who Tyrone is. Who's Tyrone? I think this is some lore that I don't know. Something I don't know about. So, who is Tyrone? Lechero? No idea. No idea. I thought y'all were just making up that she's with some random guy cheating.
If she's not picking up, she's not picking up. There's nothing you can do. So instead, they're just going to have a pity panic session right here. And you know Phil's going to milk it for money because that's what he always does.
Sucks. It's a life. As you get older, here's what you realize. Life is most stressful when there's something you can't control.
What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck did I just say? The whole control thing. Fucking autistic. I called it, and he's fucking confirming it himself.
And it affects you directly. You know.
And you know how Phil copes with that? Because that happens to him every single day. He makes it so his fans essentially are his ATMs. He pulls them in and he ensnares them in his net and he never lets them.
I do feel like that's part of it. It's the autism, but also he feels like he can milk the audience by way of this stupid shit that's going on.
Go. It is their responsibility to pay Phil's bills forever and get nothing in return or get the minimal amount of effort in return for his greed.
If there's something that you can affect, you can improve, you can control, that's good. But when it's something that's completely out of your control, and then you just don't know what's going on, or you don't know how to fix it or to help it, that's the worst. That's what I found as I get older. You know, there are obviously things I can change for the better, things I can control, and there's some things I just can't. And this is, a situation. There's nothing I could do right now. I'm stuck. I have no clue what's going on.
He's so fucking dramatic over this stupid shit. Yeah, it's, but like I said, his brain, he can't help himself. He just can't help it. But it's that thing. Remember how he said control? Well, that has to do with the autism. Like, people who are autistic, like, if they feel like things are not anywhere in their control, like, they can't accept it. They can't cope with it. It's a struggle, and I know because I get this way. And it sucks. My coping mechanism has become me running away from shit. That's how I cope. If something doesn't feel right or I can't control it, I distance myself as far as I can from the situation, from the thing that's going on, from all of that. I distance myself. Kind of, yeah. It's a bit like OCD. Yeah, you're not wrong.
The only thing you can do is change what you can change. Otherwise, it's not worth worrying about. Phil does not understand this lesson, and
because he's autistic,
the less things he can control. His grasp on things are diminishing. Like, can you imagine
because he's
Phil
autistic
trying to control every single little thing his wife does? If that's the case, she's probably been driven mad.
So I apologize, guys. I know I was having fun with the game, but it looks like we may have to just hold off. And I mean, I will have to order food, and we'll have to wait for it to arrive. So
fucking stop dwelling on this stupid shit.
You will still be able to play more. It's just,
yeah. Who the hell is Tyrone? I don't know who Tyrone is. Is it just some joke people made up to make him think that she's with another guy? What is that about? Because I don't know about that.
I don't see the point in booting it up if at any moment she could arrive home or I could get a text from her.
Oh, you know what? I would not doubt it. Because who wants to have sex with Bill? I mean, really, who wants to have sex with Bill? No one wants to have sex with Bill.
And I need to respond, you know?
Yeah, once again, Phil will do anything to avoid rendering videos or editing whatsoever. He's so lazy that he can't even put one OBS clip that was recorded, put another OBS clip that was recorded, and hit render. Like, he edits thumbnails, but this stuff, it's just too hard for him. And you know his thumbnails are also terrible. And also, he would probably have a 5-minute talking segment where he would tell people, hey, I had to cut the video because X, Y, and Z, and then nobody would care. But to be fair, the effort put into just putting those clips together is more than the actual views that would be accumulated from that video, because his videos on demand are garbage, and he doesn't understand that nobody wants raw gameplay.
Because he doesn't do anything with it, does he? It's just clipped. There's no commentary, no kind of, banter or anything. God, I sound like Phil sometimes. Do I sound like Phil sometimes? Oh, God. But yeah, no, there's no banter or anything, and that's what you gotta do, Phil. But he's not gonna do that. It's the laziest thing possible. Clip it, ship it.
Sucks, of course. Now I gotta be all stressed out over this, which I'm sure it's no big deal. I'm absolutely sure it's...
You never seen Casa de Phil? No. No.
Not gonna be, like, a cause for concern or anything, but obviously there's always the worry that you have, you know what I mean? No matter what, you're gonna feel, oh man, I hope she's alright.
What?
It sucks.
Well, when you put it that way, you make it sound like you're an idiot or...
I guess so, because I don't know what that's about.
Saddled with extreme anxiety and detachment issues, or you're trying to milk this for pity as much as you can because you want to avoid
I'll look it up in a minute.
Let's take a look here. The other thing is, maybe she just had to work later today and she didn't tell me. She forgot to tell me. That easily could be it too, I don't know. So, checking on the collector's edition game that I'm supposed to get today. Still out for delivery since 9 a.m. Still not here. Was originally supposed to be here by 12:45, and all they did is update it and said, oh, you'll get it by the end of the day.
Okay.
Do you see why I told you guys I didn't want to plan on anything or schedule anything for this thing? Because the fact that they're treating it like this.
Because you're worried about stupid shit and not just playing the fucking game. Take your mind off some shit, Phil. See, this is what proves my theory that even if he just does something like plays a game, it doesn't really take his mind off of anything. He's still got his brain going everywhere else, which is probably a sign of both the autism and some ADHD. The ADHD might be why he doesn't want to edit anything. I know, because that's why I don't do a lot of editing. It's just I can't concentrate. So I'm impatient. I can't concentrate.
And they've treated it like this the whole time, too. Like, 100% they've treated it like...
I'm definitely going to do it, though, because I think clips are going to be easy to do. If I can just get a bunch of Phil reaction clips put together, I think that kind of thing will work. Because they don't have to be that long. All it has to be is just long enough for me, him to be doing something, me to make the comment. And then, put it together in a short format, put it up. That's it.
Not a priority for them. Like I said, they literally lost this thing for 3 days. Said there was a mechanical error, and then all of a sudden they said, oh, it was en route again. So, it's obviously they don't really care.
Yeah,
of course they don't fucking care. You're a nobody.
We're right back to the type of stuff Phil wants to do on stream, complaining about deliveries. You thought he was all about gaming? No.
Don't overwhelm it once a week? Okay. Can you schedule a short? Because if you can, I'll just... I will upload them, whatever I have up all at once, and then I'll just schedule it to release when I want it to release.
Oh, it's CSP begging and complaining.
Can I check Google?
I could probably also just use my phone to make some shorts. I've done that before. I think, yeah, if I start doing a bunch of shorts and people see them, then I think that'll help my channel.
Google Maps traffic? Sure, you want to know? There's traffic. There's always traffic. This time of day, this time of year, and now there's flooding, there's traffic. There's nothing I need to check. It's just going to say there's traffic.
So if you're fucking aware of it, why are you freaking the fuck out like a dipshit? I mean, for obvious reasons, we know why, but... He has no self-awareness.
Yeah, we have too many cars on the roads and not enough public transportation options because of the automobile industry and the airplane industry. So we're all here.
I've actually regular video uploads actually have a way you can schedule it to go live, basically. So I think there's a way to schedule a short to go live.
Miserable sitting in traffic instead of having high-speed rail. Yeah, that's the sound 99.999% of the people on the planet feel when they tune into a DSP stream.
Well, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm not going to turn the lighting on just in case I have to turn it off again to play, but what do you guys want to talk about? We'll chat for a little bit since we just have time to kill.
Yeah, this is a guy who says he has so many games to play, yet an opportunity here presents itself where he can beta test something for like 20-30 minutes, but he won't do so because he's not creative enough. Yeah, well...
Yeah, just try the shit out. Try something out, dude. Just try something. Hell, I've sat here and played fucking demos for upcoming games. Do something, dude.
Was the stream Glare Obscure Phil, and here you were serving a random Pope session.
Oh yeah, we have no threats of tsunami or anything like that. Pringles fan says, I lived in Aberdeen, Washington for a few years. I was always shook about the threat of a tsunami, but I know that's not the case here. No, I am far from the water, and at an elevation. So it's like two reasons why we would never be affected by something like that.
A lot of things make Phil uncomfortable. Phil is an uncomfortable man.
In any major way.
Yeah, the Pacific Northwest, all you need to worry about is rain. Or, like the 1 in 100 year volcanic event.
Put on some de-stressing background music. There you go. Good suggestion. There you go. De-stressing background music.
Yeah, and this is where I will dip because I'm not interested in his dumb background music.
Well, I'm not worried because literally this never happens. Like, literally, my wife is always home on time.
Yeah, Kat's not out seeking DoorDash with anybody else. She only comes for me.
Or if there's going to be a reason why she can't be home on time, she usually tells me. She'll text me or call me like, hey, I have to stay late, or hey, there's something going on. And I got nothing. I texted her and she's not responding, which leads me to believe she is driving, but maybe there's like massive traffic or an accident or something. No, if she's not texting me back, calling her won't do anything. She's not going to answer the phone. Jasper, I know, buddy. Jasper's here with me. He's nervous too. He doesn't know what's going on.
He's only Jasper reacts to whoever's around him at the time. Cats are like that. But he's still a man. Yes. He is a splendid man with splendid issues. Anyhow. Yeah, the whole thing with the cat. The cat is not reacting to her not being around, dumbass. It's reacting to you stressing out about her not being around. Because you're the one there. Moron. That's how cats work. That's how dogs are too. It's not stressing out because, where's mommy? It's stressing out because, why are you stressing out? I don't know what's going on, but I can tell that you're stressing out. I can feel that you're stressing out. So it's making me act crazy.
He's just as nervous as me because...
Who or what would not act crazy around him?
He says hello to her. He brushes the door when she gets home from work and everything. What's my favorite kind of soup? Probably minestrone. I like minestrone because it's tomato-based, but it also has beans, pasta. It's got good things and veggies, lots of veggies.
I love how he deepened it like this. He sounds so fucking weird with this deep thing going on.
That's probably my favorite soup.
It's pronounced minestrone, Phil.
What was he saying? I didn't really hear, but he wasn't saying minestrone. Not that much.
What was the better interview and or appearance?
My favorite soup is clam chowder. New England clam chowder. I love New England clam chowder. I can't get enough of New England clam chowder. That is my favorite soup. I mean, it's a chowder, but there you go. Watch people start mailing me clam chowder, cans of clam chowder. People are just going to send me clam chowder now.
The interview that I did with Keemstar, or the interview that I did with Stuttering Craig. If you ask me, the Keemstar interview was like 50 times better than the Stuttering Craig interview.
Yeah,
That's because Stuttering Craig called you out on some shit, I think. Didn't he? Didn't Stuttering Craig? Yeah, they did. They did call him out.
Yeah, you see.
You can't with clam chowder? Okay. Well, some people don't like clams. It's okay. It's okay. I love it, though. I love clams. I love clam chowder. I can't eat clams any other way, though. That's the thing. I can't with any other way. But I can in clam chowder. I love it. It's so good. In fact, I might get me some next time I can afford to. I'm also going to get me some Bush's baked beans, because I love me some Bush's baked beans now. Some of the best baked beans in the world comes from Bush's. All right, you want to try like you want to have I eat clams and seafood boil. I don't think I've ever had a seafood boil.
Keemstar kissed his butt and sucked up.
But right now, that's all I can have it is like clam chowder. I've had it before another way. It was like steamed. It was like a steamed clam. Yeah, it was steamed clams, and I didn't like it. I did not like it. It just, ugh. I need it. I don't know. When you cut up the clam meat, you toss it in with some potatoes and cream and whatnot, and you make clam chowder. Fucking love it. Also, it depends on who's making it. Depending on what brand of clam chowder, you'll get that gritty thing. You know what I'm talking about? The gritty thing? But if you know what brand to buy, you don't get the gritty thing. Like their sand or the actual... I hate that.
Because he wanted to deal with duty streams, taking 40-minute long segments, unedited, no commentary of Locale Live.
Only because with the Keemstar interview, we were cordial with each other.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, there's different brands here. I don't know about where you are, but we have different brands. One of them is, Campbell's, which is pretty good. But there's another brand. I can't remember the name of it, though. But yeah, one of them's Campbell's, and I love Campbell's.
Respectful with each other. We actually talked about some things.
I think there's a P before the B. Campbell's. I can't remember.
In a very
Campbell's.
Calm manner.
Oh yeah, Progresso. There's the other one, Progresso.
And it ended up being a fun experience.
Progresso.
What am I doing? Right?
You know, the funny thing about this clip itself is that Keemstar was on the Side Scrollers interview, Phil, too, and he was berating him as well.
The Craig interview was so...
They all berate him. They all call him out on shit, and he can't fucking handle it. He's a little bitch about this shit. Oh, Phil, you are a man.
Said it because literally it was just the guy completely refusing to admit he did anything wrong when he gets called out 17 times in a row for what he did wrong.
Phil, this is you. You were
That's what I was about to
yourself.
say.
Yes, Craig has done a lot of unethical things too, but the stuff he was given to by the detractors, he just went with. Of course he did it because he wanted their money, but it's really the detractor stuff, not his stuff.
And he, but you lied about WWE champions. What the f*** your point? You don't have one.
I hate his laugh.
Nervous.
His laugh is so fucking
His laugh tells you all you need to know. He knows what he did was wrong. He lied to his fans for years. He got his fans to give him money, thinking that he was destitute, but he was blowing it all on garbage mobile game Candy Crush.
You agreed that
WWE shit. A mobile WWE game. Phil in prison would be a shot caller. A shot caller.
I mean, on your show to do an interview. The agreement was not that I have to answer all of your questions absolutely.
I've never heard of this shit.
Or truthfully. All I did was agree to an interview.
You always bring up stuff I've never heard before, like a lot lizard. I never heard of that before until you came along. I'd never heard of that before. Never heard of that before until you came along. And now you're bringing up something called a shot caller. Shot caller?
Just saying it's okay
no idea.
to blatantly
I've got no
lie
clue.
about misleading your fans. That's what it sounds like to me, Phil. people usually want the truth.
And then after that, he said I could come on your show as a regular guest like everyone else Ellery's had and had a good time.
You got so butthurt that they did an after show trying to process what happened because you just throw so many things at the wall that it gets confusing. And you thought that you should have been invited on for that too. Phil, that makes no sense. The athletes don't go on and run the post-game show, Phil. That's for the announcers to do. You are the talent, not the commentator. But again, he wants to control every single narrative about him, and in that case, he couldn't do so.
So you know how I was saying it was autism? I think he also is just a bit of a control freak. It's a mix of things. He is such a weird man. Phil keeps his lizards in law.
Your agreement. You are a liar. You're a snake. You're a backstabbing scoundrel.
That's you, motherfucker!
There's nothing else about it. And he basically would never get off the fact, well, you lied about a mobile game. So what?
I go back.
What do you mean, so what, you fucking nutsack? I'm sorry, I should keep talking
to the
so much.
nervous Mickey
I
Mouse
talk too
laugh
much,
2
but
minutes
fuck.
ago. Phil, you conned your audience. You misled them. You gaslit them. You extorted money from them based out of pity and lies.
Exactly.
If I lied about a mobile game, what if every word out of my mouth was a lie during the interview? Still did your interview for free, which is what we agreed to. But he doesn't understand that because he's a dunce.
Hey, Phil, here.
You ever notice that's a thing? He's a go-to term for him. Calls people dunces or fucking dunce. Have you ever wondered if the reason he repeats that specific phrase is because somebody probably through his life, younger life, berated him and called him a fucking dunce for a good portion of his life? What was Phil like in grade school and junior high and high school? I get the feeling he got called a fucking dunce constantly. And now he calls other people that he doesn't like what they do or he doesn't agree with them, he calls them fucking dunce.
Here's the thing, you based your streams around the drama of your personal finances. Your personal finances were nobody's business until you made them everybody's business.
That's his problem. He makes everything people's business because he thinks it'll help the business. Like the whole thing going on with Cat. Dude, just play the fucking game. You don't have to tell people about all that shit. I've told people about shit before too, and I it is what it is, but I'm not Phil. And for Phil, that's not a good thing. He shouldn't do it. For me, maybe not so much. Maybe it's okay. I don't know.
That's why this lie about
I'll let somebody else judge that
issue, because you lied to your fans about needing money, yet you were dumping tens of thousands, hundreds of $1,000s into this stupid gotcha mobile game. You scammed your fans who were dumb enough to believe it, Phil. That's the reality.
And he wanted a big payday and big notoriety on the internet for the appearance.
Yeah, Phil, that's why people post videos to YouTube. They aren't doing it so their dog can watch it. So can it with your holier-than-thou, anybody who wants views is bad.
Nobody falls for this shit with him, I would hope. I'm pretty sure he has his mules, or whatever you want to call them, that fall for and are fine with all the shit that he does. But come on, Phil. Not everyone out here is like that. In fact, the vast majority of the internet, even VTubers, I've watched VTubers react to him and talk about him and just be like, and it's all negative. Dude does not realize how the world views him. And it isn't just trolls and people who give him shit. It's people who just would probably just avoid him. They would just as well avoid him, know who he is, and have no respect for him. If he ever, at one point in his life, started to comprehend this notion, his brain, his whole head would pop. I'm just saying.
Oh, when I have him on the show, it's this big, angry argument. He won't do nothing. He won't be cordial. You know, he's a jerk. Jerk.
Sounds like you,
so
Phil.
That's what I mean. Like, that interview, I didn't really like as much. I wish it had gone differently. I wish I could have had, like, a breakthrough with the guy.
I wish you would have agreed with everything I said.
What the fuck was he playing just now? That looked like the trucker game my brother plays. I couldn't see a lot of it, But it looks like the trucker game. He looks like he had a steering wheel.
And that he would believe every single lie that came out of my mouth like Asmongold eventually did. Too bad, Phil, you got held to task for once in your life.
Let him understand that he was being a disingenuous piece. But
that's you, a disingenuous piece of shit. Congratulations.
You can't have a breakthrough with someone who doesn't have morality or a conscience. He doesn't.
And neither does Phil, but Phil will never realize that because the villain always thinks he's the hero.
He's full of
this is a guy
who
literally
he's full of
time started a business, ran it into the ground, sold it off, and screwed off everyone involved with it. He did it with Screw Attack. He did it with that second business. He's done it again and again. I wouldn't be shocked if he does it with his current show right now.
But it doesn't fucking matter what was going on with him. Everybody's aware of what goes on with him. It was about you, and you didn't want it to be about you. You're just trying to turn it about. You're trying to turn it and flip it to the other person. You know, the what about, the whatabouts. Well, what about the shit that he's done? Me. Doesn't fucking matter. You lied. You're a fucking dipshit.
That he runs it into the ground, sells it off to try to make
My God.
He's a track record of being this kind of a snake oil guy. You know what I mean? This slimy dude.
So you knew all of that, yet you wanted to collab with him in the first place because... But hey, this is the...
Because he thought it'd be good for the business.
Working with Kino Casino was going to revitalize his career.
Not shocked that it happened. I just didn't realize that about that guy until after the fact. But, again...
Yeah, Phil, we can see right through you. We know you're coping here and you're just trying to cover your tracks for all the people dumb enough to still believe that you are not a disingenuous scammer.
I want to do...
He definitely is.
That's more positive and meaningful, that builds bridges, that has meaningful conversation. That when people tune in and watch, they're like, that was interesting. I learned something, or, you know, I got something meaningful out of it.
Yeah, well, to do that, Phil, you have to do your research. You have to be knowledgeable about the content you are making, and more likely than not, you have to edit your stuff. All three things you refuse to do. So what you really want to do is just play video games online and demand money, and use the video games as cover for, oh, I provide you with something, so give me a ton of money for it.
Now, I saw two guys who yelled at each other.
I won't even do that. Like, if I'm playing a game, I do my best to try and be entertaining. Like, I'm trying. Genuinely trying. That's why I sit here and I do the impressions and I act directly with other characters and shit like that. I try to do whatever I think might be funny. Like, genuinely funny. Not quirky and weird like Phil. Phil does shit that's just, like, embarrassingly quirky and weird. It's not really entertaining. And he doesn't get that. But he doesn't know how to be any other way.
Entire conversation, and they look like two immature dicks. You know? I don't get satisfaction out of that, to be honest. I don't really feel like I got anything out of the Stuttering Craig interview.
I think he's playing American Trucking
Simulator. It was actually much worse than that.
That's what it looked like.
You had to pull out all these stops to convince your fans that everything Craig and his cohort presented from the detractors was an absolute lie. You were practically sobbing when Keemstar came in.
As opposed, again, to the Keemstar interview, I think that was a complete constructive piece of content. That one actually helped.
No, he doesn't actually think that. He doesn't actually think that at all. You know what it actually is? He's just kissing Keemstar's ass. Thank you, Daddy Keemstar. Thank you.
The internet.
He's just being an ass kisser.
People looked at Keemstar in a different light. Me in a different light. That was a good thing. That's the kind of content that we need. Not people just trying to rip each other's faces off. And that's what it seems like.
He thinks if he just tries to act a little quirky and not genuinely try to do something that might be funny, but he doesn't know how to be actually funny. He doesn't have that kind of skill set or anything. Like, he thinks if he sits there and goes, could you imagine if that's all I did with my fucking streams and shit? And the rest of the time berate everyone. If I was anything like Phil, I would berate people every day that people didn't like, because I have a thing where people can donate to me, but you don't see me sitting here just being a dick. And he does this shit. Fuck.
Everyone wants me to be involved in it. I don't want to be involved in it. I could have done that. That's what they wanted me to do with the dump that Kino
Yeah,
Casino
you
was
can't.
coming up with.
No, you have to have actual
that I
skill.
refused to do.
And,
Yeah,
and to be perfectly honest, I didn't really think I was all that funny. But apparently, like, Allie was here the other day, and I had her cracking up, and I'm still not sure what it was, but I think it was that whole thing where I was making fun of Trump, and I was like, he's slapping titties or squeezing boobs together when he does this. And I think that had her cracking up.
Translate that. The Keemstar DSP interview, if you want to go on that, did not help anybody, did not give anybody a better understanding about Phil or Keemstar, or made anybody see either of them in a different light. It was absolutely boring, and Phil didn't get exposed for anything. So that's why Phil thinks it's a great piece of content, because it absolutely is not the reality. Phil hates anything that exposes him as a toxic person and a scammer. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's part of his problem. You know how he get, like, if anything, even slightly adult humor, like, which Rich is Rich. I hate to mention Rich, but he's right about that. He's so uncomfortable about shit like that. I still think he might be closeted gay. He kind of sounds like a closeted gay man.
Everybody, be sure to like and subscribe on your way out. This is Robust turning off the station. Have a wonderful evening.
Robust content. That's right. It is robust.
I don't know if that's copyright. I don't want to get in trouble. He's a ma'am. What was that we were talking about? Casa de Phil? Is that what you were talking about a while ago? Casa de Phil? So, Casa de Phil. Casa de... Oh, no, wait, what? Ooh. Lechero. Okay. Lechero. Phil. Just that? Is that it? Do I got it? I'm being annoying, Phil. Yeah, okay. All right. Is it this one? Lechero at night. Familia DSP moment. What the fuck is all this? What the fuck is all this? There's a season? There's a fucking season? Is it this? Oh, that's the channel. Familia DSP pilot? Is this it? Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Day off. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I literally just woke up and I'm gonna get the momentum going on WWE Champions.
So this Electro guy literally looked up the
Phil,
game.
Can you please change Jasper's cat litter?
Why?
Phil, change it right now. Like, now.
Do I always have to do everything in this fucking house? Let's just get this over with so I can finally enjoy my day off. You know what? I can just do it later. Jasper's fine. He'll survive.
Yeah, are you done cleaning the litter?
Yeah. Are you ready to go to the grocery store?
Yeah, let's go, I guess.
Why does she look like that? She's a short little round fat thing.
I work 6 days a week full time. I really don't want to drive, Kat.
Just give me the keys. I already know you don't want to drive.
You're going in reverse.
Oh my god!
You know what
the fuck? Whoa! Whoa!
What? That's a clip from him actually on YouTube. Fred Meyer.
Who is calling you?
It's just my stupid mom. I'll call her later.
Okay. I wonder if he's still butthurt.
It's
Oh no!
Who is that?
Oh no!
Idea.
Oh,
Probably just a troll. On the count to 3, we ditch. We get out of here.
I know who that is.
Over 1. It's me. 2, 3.
I know who that
I
is.
literally walk away from the cart to find this cranberry sauce.
I forget his
Find it,
name.
actually. It was
I forget his name, but he was into a lot of creepy, disgusting shit. I think he was a PDF too. I can't remember his fucking name. Oh no. Derek, that's it, Derek.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Derek.
I found the cranberry sauce on an end cap. There it is. I grabbed it. All right, we got the cranberry sauce, right? I turn around. I come back. I was not gone for longer than 120 seconds. I come back, and there's no cart. And I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, someone must have moved it. Maybe I was blocking something that someone wanted. Right?
Is this a clip from his channel?
So I start looking around. I'm like, okay. And then I think to myself, you know what? It's probably over 1 aisle over.
That doesn't sound AI at all. That literally sounds like something he went on about on his fucking channel.
I'm probably misremembering where I left this car. I thought I left it right next to the hummus, but maybe I left it in the next aisle over. I look over there.
And he's
there's nothing
dwelling on it.
Right? And I'm looking all around and I'm like, huh? What is going on? So now I'm starting to think, all right, maybe an employee grabbed the cart, thinking it was an abandoned cart from a customer that had just decided to leave, right? But I'm thinking, no, an employee wouldn't think that. I got my reusable shopping bags in the front of the cart. And by the way, again, I got to reiterate, these are not brand new reusable shopping bags. These are not valuable. I start walking, and I look down every aisle, and I realize as I get to the store, it's not in the store. It's like someone, when I went to grab cranberry sauce, grabbed my cart and walked out the door with it.
Well, now we don't.
That's great. That's great, Phil. Very riveting. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil, for that that little lovely story about stupid shit. Great content, dumbass.
Have food. For some reason, you wanted to leave the store. You left the cart full, Phil.
Okay.
Look, Kat, I'm telling you, I had no idea who that was. I had to protect Jasper, right? Oh my God. Can I help you?
Philip.
Hello, Mom?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, Mom?
Philip,
What do you want, Mom?
when are you and Catherine going on that honeymoon?
Do we actually know what his mom sounds like at all? Or is this just a typical mom voice? And Lichero just decided, you know what, I'll just come up with whatever I can that works.
I mean, come on, son. Get with the program. Your father...
Really?
You literally have nothing to worry about, Mom. We are doing fine. I'm happy.
I mean, she's gained so much weight, Philip.
It's just the way she was born. She can't help it. You and my dad passed down the gout to me.
Oh, no.
She got the big bone genes from her mom.
Philip.
Oh, no.
If she doesn't start moving, she could become diabetic.
It's all your fault. You never got me the Wolverine figure, and now this is happening.
So, what are we going to eat, Phil?
We can DoorDash some food here. No big deal.
Oh my God. Oh my God, what the fuck? I think maybe I saw bits of this on Rich's channel, but I was so ADHD at the time, and I kind of zoned out and went off. Episode 2. Is it going straight to episode 2? No, that doesn't look like it's episode 2. Wait, let's go back for a second. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay. There's episode 2. There we go. There we go. It's for entertainment purposes. Pretty fun. Familia DSP. Phil and Cat go to the zoo. Okay. This does feel pretty high quality, and, you know, relatively speaking. It's nothing Phil would come up with. What the fucking hell?
I'll have to hop in the shower again.
Can't you just hop in the shower? I literally just woke up.
That was fucking nasty. Oh my god. I'm sorry. That shouldn't be making me laugh as hard as it is. But I'm
Just bring
sorry.
toilet paper and clean Jasper's litter
I'm
box.
sorry.
I asked you to do that 2 days ago.
Fart
and it
humor, poop humor, just... Oh
Let me
my
get
god.
dressed then.
And he snorts. They added the snorts. Wait, what? Gentimist? Okay. Oh my god, look at all the turds. Clean
Oh my
it.
gosh. Why does it smell so bad in here?
Because you don't know how to do anything. And it just keeps going. So many cat turds piled up. What the fuck? He just fucking threw it at her.
I have to pee. I forgot. This toilet upstairs isn't functional. Oh, well, I'm already here.
This
So
toilet
I'll just go here.
upstairs?
It's not like I need to take a shit or anything.
The snorts. The fucking snorts. The fucking... Rich! It's the fucking thing in the background.
So, are we still going to the zoo today, or are you tired from working 6 days a week full time?
Just relax. We're going to the zoo today. I'll drive. I'm a way better driver
Rich on the
anyway.
wall. Oh god. Oh god. I love that they added the snorts that he does. Now they gotta add the
You fucking...
Adobe what? What was that background?
Well, what animals do you want to go see?
Oh my god, I really want to see the lions.
How
Okay.
about we see the lions, then some monkeys? Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
He is so much louder than her.
Look at the lions, Phil. They look so cool.
Honestly, Kat, I can be at home and look up lion videos on YouTube. I really didn't see any reason to leave the house and spend money here.
Because it's nice to get out. That actually that feels like an actual Phil moment. A kind of a Phil thing. Sorry.
Oh my god, look at the monkeys, Phil. Phil?
That's actually something I feel
Why
like he
aren't
would
you paying
react.
attention?
I'm not
Why
going
are
to
you
spend
looking
money
at-
going out
I'm
and
texting my mom.
living
Just
life.
relax and look at the animals.
Texting your mom nothing. You're playing fucking champions again.
My God, Kat, do you think DoorDash will deliver
Look
here?
at that face.
I bet the food here is way overpriced. Let's go to the concession stands pronto. And, I mean, I guess the lines aren't that long. Let's go to that one.
Okay.
Hello, my friend. What can I get for you?
What are your prices for food?
Well, if your dumbass would look right in front of you, you'll see the prices.
Haha, I didn't see
Why does he sound like he's from India? Jin. Why does he sound like he's from India? That is not a guy that looks like he's from India. Sounds like he's from India. And the prices are all right there. Why are you
Get
asking?
there. Sorry, sir.
Phil, I really want
The
popcorn.
snorting.
Listen,
Fucking
Kat,
snorting.
that popcorn is $7. I can buy a 6-pack at the store for $4, and you can eat it at home. Why not instead get a slice of cheese? It's only $1.
I didn't come. Enjoy the zoo to only get a slice of cheese.
Oh
Phil.
my God. Fine. Can I get the popcorn, sir?
That'll be $7, please.
Popcorn. In a zoo?
Thank you and have a good day.
That is a movie theater popcorn bucket.
Let's go home.
That's not the
I'm
zoo.
tired. It was a long day, and I spent $7 on popcorn.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's such a stingy fuck. I wonder if this is his actual
There
house.
is absolutely no
Probably not.
way why popcorn should be that expensive. Oh my god. Yes, mother, what do you want?
Catherine called me telling me you finally took her to the zoo. But she's over here complaining that you were being a cheapskate.
Mother, the popcorn was
She's
$7.
right there.
I don't care how much the damn popcorn was. She's your wife. Now, I'm not saying to get her the extra large popcorn, but just buy her something. A $1 slice of cheese fillet? Really?
Yo, Mom.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Philip. You have all these losers giving you all this money on the web, and you can't buy $7 popcorn for your wife.
I've heard enough.
He's a cheapskate. Thanks to duty streams? Okay. It started off really well. Her just blowing up the toilet. Oh god, episode 3. Here we go. Episode 3. Show us for entertainment purposes. Pretty fucking too. Okay. Exaggerated situations. Familia Dia. Bill gets a job. Oh no.
Hello, welcome to Crown Pizza. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a part-time job. My other job only pays me $120,000 a year. Obviously, that's not enough to make a living.
Wait a minute. Is that a women's shirt you have on? Ha 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 ha.
It's actually a shirt
What the
my
fuck?
wife got me from the clothing store she works at. She said it's a men's shirt.
Okay, my friend, I will give you a job here.
And
you
then
will
he
be working in
snorts.
the back and also deliver pizzas. Any tips you make will be yours at the end of the day.
Wait, so there's no formal interview? Do you need a resume? Or my work experience background?
Amigo, this is a pizza job. What did you
Amigo?
think it was? Some kind of helicopter company? Here,
That's
just fill
fucking
out the important
crazy.
stuff in this application. Then I will give you.
I don't get anywhere near that in a year. Like I barely make the fucking ends meet. This motherfucker's got 120 something a year. 120,000 a year. That's insane.
Your start date. Go sit at the table.
Okay, I guess so.
Ha ha ha. He'll be gone in a week.
Okay. Philip Burnell. $60,000 sounds reasonable.
And he still complains. Jesus
Professional
Christ.
fighting game player. Position desired?
I wouldn't complain if I had that much money in a fucking year. God damn, he's so fucking... Oh, God, never mind.
Tips, I guess. There. That looks like all the important stuff.
Professional game player? He's not even that.
Okay. Here you go, I guess.
I'll make sure this application goes to the manager. Come back tomorrow. Come in at 12 p.m. Don't be late. The boss won't like that. You'll start then.
Okay, sounds good.
Why did that sound like a question? He literally talks that way. Shit sounds like a question.
I've been struggling financially since 1 Minute Man has been MIA. Only iced coffee also hasn't contributed. Support is very, very slow, right? So, since support and momentum isn't going, I got a part-time job. Tomorrow, I start working. Get this. At a
Pay pigs, yeah.
pizza parlor. I'm going to be making pizzas and delivering them in the like. Okay, so tomorrow there will be no stream since
Oh,
I
God.
work. The goal is to get the
Oh,
same
God.
amount of tips I do on
That is
stream.
so fucking
So
accurate.
I'm expecting $150 in delivery tips. So I'll see you all the day after I work on the pre-stream. Okay, bye. See you later.
Snort. Jesus Christ, clean the fucking kitty litter box, you lazy fuck.
Oh my god. Jasper took a shit out of the litter box again.
Well, can't you just pick it up and clean the litter box?
Cat, I got a new part-time job. I really shouldn't be doing this.
Phil, just do it. I'm already tired from working a 2-hour shift.
You know what? Whatever, I'll just pick...
She does work, doesn't she? She has a job herself. Like, she has a regular job. That's what... Oh, okay, yeah, because she wasn't home. And that whole thing where he was freaking out, she was probably had been at work or whatever. Ah, fuck.
Get up. This is disgusting. Now...
Ew, not with your bare hand. Why did you...
Oh yeah, Lorenzo, I have a new hire application here for you.
Hey Louie, how you doing? Okay, let's see what kind of person we are working with here.
Here's the application, Lorenzo. I looked over it. The guy can't even fill out an application.
Feel out. Feel out. Feel out instead of fill out.
Who are you hiring? I told you to hire people that have experience.
He came in some pajamas and a women's dress shirt. Looked like he never worked a day in his life. On top of all that, the guy seems like an idiot. I figured we'd give him a chance.
Oh, Louie, you've always had a
really
soft spot
is an
for
idiot.
morons. Okay, what time is he coming in tomorrow?
I told him to come in at 12 p.m. sharp.
Well, he better not be late. It says here he's some kind of professional gamer. Let's Google his name and see what comes up. I'd like to know more about the guy. Okay, let's see here.
Big mistake. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Don't go into the
Give me a
Snortex.
second. What was the guy's name again?
His name is Philip Burnell.
Philip Paul
Okay,
Burnell.
Filippo Burnell.
Filippo. Philip Burnell. Flap.
Wait a minute. I think I've seen this guy somewhere before.
Really? What is he, like some famous influencer?
Why is fucking Rich there?
Really? I guess you can say he's semi-famous. This is the same.
That looked like an older picture of the last time Rich lost weight. Because he lost weight the right way last time, as far as I know. I might be wrong. And then this time he was like, I'm going to get on whatever he's on.
Same guy that was caught giving himself an erotic massage on his internet live stream.
Yes.
Says here.
May 1st burst.
Ha 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 ha. Well, Lou, you know what this means. When he comes in tomorrow, do not, and I mean do not, mention anything about his online crap.
Okay, Lorenzo, I will not mention it.
Now let's see. Says here, May 1st burst. Let's watch. I think this might be the video I've seen a long time ago, Lou.
Oh, yeah.
Very soothing music, Lorenzo.
Look, just keep watching. My goodness.
Maybe he's scratching his leg, Lorenzo.
Lou, you really think it takes this long to scratch your leg? Come on, he's definitely choking the chicken.
Yes, he is. He is playing with little Phil.
Lorenzo, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. Maybe we should just stop watching.
Come on, Lou. Stop being so serial for once. Oh, look. I think he grabbed a napkin there.
Oh my god. I guess he wasn't scratching his leg.
Oh.
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh,
here it goes.
Camera's on. The camera's been on all the time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Hello. Oh, come on. It's not that funny. Jesus, dude. Calm down. I mean, it's pretty funny. Oh, the camera's on. Camera's been on the whole time, huh? I didn't even know. Hello. Yes, it was. We saw what you
I think
did.
he said 12 p.m. Well, he didn't say 12 p.m. Pacific time, so most likely he meant Eastern time. So, I'll be there on time at 3 p.m.
Oh my god, it's just piling up more and more. Was that him grunting and whatnot around the house? What is this? Did somebody take a picture of him driving and then do that to it?
Why are you late?
What do you mean? I'm on time.
I'm pretty sure it's not 12 o'clock, Phil.
He wasn't specific on the time zones. How am I supposed to know that he meant 12 p.m. Pacific time? That guy should have been more specific.
He obviously meant Pacific, Phil. We're in Washington. First thing, here's a uniform. Change out of that women's dress shirt, please.
Is that
Your
really
first
where
order
Phil
just
lives?
came
He
in.
lives in
One large
Washington?
pepperoni pizza. It's a delivery. So take it after it's done. It's $10. Easy, right?
Yeah, I don't know where he
Hold on.
lives.
Hold on. Wait. Before you start, put this glove on your right hand.
My right hand? Why not my left? Aren't I using two hands for this?
Yes, you're using both
Jesus.
hands. But I want the glove on your right hand, please, for safety purposes.
Because you've been jacking it.
Now take the pizza and make sure you deliver it to the right address.
Because he's been jacking it.
Hopefully he doesn't get lost.
I bet you he does get lost, Lorenzo.
What is that horrible fucking music? Why does it look like Compton or something? He looks like he's in the hood. That does not look like the front door of those houses.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Who the fuck is this?
$10, please.
There you go.
Aren't you gonna tip me? I did use my own vehicle to deliver this.
No, not today. I got screwed over by someone who I thought was my friend, so I don't have much cash.
That's a great story. Goodbye. That's not the right house.
That guy looked familiar.
This looks so
He left me
different.
his pizza bag.
He left the pizza bag. He would. He would leave the whole
Excuse
bag
me?
and all, wouldn't he?
If these $10 aren't for me, then when do I get paid? I usually prefer tips via PayPal.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
God.
Hey, where is my pizza bag?
You know what? I'm a mature adult with a business degree. And if this is how you do business, then guess what? I don't want anything to do with your company.
What was that about?
Ooh, yeah! Well, guess what? I know who you are. You masturbated in front of children. And you also are an Italian, you moron. You can barely make a pizza.
Alright, man, I get it. I'm fixing to probably, after this, I'm going to cut it. Because I don't know what time it is. Oh, hell, it's almost 2:30 in the morning.
Yes, Philip, what do you need?
Hi, Mommy. I wasn't able to
Mommy?
raise sufficient funds today. Can you please send me $150 on
Come on,
PayPal?
Phil, can't you work for it? I mean, do a late internet stream or something. Your father and I can keep giving you money.
What? I don't think a
It's
mom...
ridiculous.
I can't stream today. I worked 1 hour, and that took up most of my day. I couldn't go grocery shopping or spend time with my family. So, are you sending me
Your
the money,
family.
yes or no?
No, not this time, Philip. I need you to get it together.
First the Wolverine figure, now this.
Is that an actual thing, right? Where he's pissed off about a toy he didn't fucking get, and he still dwells on the damn thing? I don't know if he does now, but at one point he was kept dwelling on it.
Just called you for nothing.
Oh boy. Alright. Fucking dwelling on stupid shit like a fucking toy he wanted and didn't get from his parents. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that I didn't get as a kid, and I don't hold it against my mom at all. What I did get, I feel like I still to this day, I wish I could make up for and do for her, is what I mean. She did a lot for me when I was younger, and I wish I could do for her. And it sucks that I can't do anything for my mom. I hate it. I hate this feeling. And that's the difference between me and Phil. 120,000, that's fucking nuts. And I'm betting a lot of that is just the advertising. on his channel. That's why I don't get the constant begging and shit. He's not that bad off. He what the fuck is he doing with all his money? What's he doing in his spare time? Fucking hell, Phil. But like, yeah, me and Phil are definitely different in those aspects, because it's like, he's still going to the WWE game, isn't he? Probably is. I wouldn't doubt it if he was. And it's absolutely his audience's fucking business, because he made a lot of that kind of shit their business to begin with. And you don't go fucking lying to your audience. So that motherfucker's sitting there and fucking getting pissed off over people making a big deal out of him lying and whatnot, and doing the thing with the fucking mobile game. Fucking bullshit. What a moron. Holy shit. Even if he is autistic, he's also a bit of an asshole. You can be autistic and an asshole. You can. It's possible. All right. I think I'm done. I have been streaming for a little over 3 hours. So, I think that's enough for tonight. Ugh, my chest hurts for some reason. And, yeah. Yeah, it's I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. Have a good one. Let me get out of here. Oh my God. I understand the whole snort issues, because I got snort issues either as well. Have a good one. Oh.